These grey mazes.
The Greyman does whatever a Greyman can. Can he make a comic thief? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now. A video from Greyman. A video from Greyman.
Oh, I love that.
Why am I still laughing at my own intro that I've seen a billion times before?
That's
Bless Lisa, but I always turn that down when I watch your videos.
Yeah, sometimes the volume is a bit loud on that compared to the rest of the video, isn't it?
That one's
time I heard
fine.
it killed my ears.
Yeah.
Your headphones, yeah. That one's fine. The other one is the one I hate. The other one is like
too loud.
Speakers crackle.
Yeah. I have to remember. Yeah, I have to remember that when I come to put it together next time.
Yeah, the Batman one's really loud.
Greyman. Yeah, it's rather loud. I'll have to remember that. But what about this one? Is this one too loud?
No, this
Greymazing. That makes me laugh.
But only if you have headphones.
Okay.
Do you pay for StreamYard?
Yeah. Don't know why I bothered. Okay. I was paying for it. Yeah.
Are those videos just there ready to go at all times?
Yeah, I just upload them. You upload videos to the brand it's called, and then you can just play them as you like, kind of thing. Hey, Nako Doom. Oh yeah, I know the guy. Yeah, it's a metal band. Hey, what's AE stand for? I can't remember now. But I definitely played his band on my podcast before.
Evil.
That's cool. Anyway, I got a big stack of comments. I've already opened them up because I wanted to, got to open them up, because I wanted to knock them all off me various lists that I've got. But this guy is.
I mean, are you drinking piss?
That would be a good health kick. Are you into that kind of drinking your own urine health stuff then,
That's
Simon?
Isn't it? How weird is that? That's a thing.
Yeah. It's,
urine therapy. No.
Yeah. It's not for me.
Well, actually, there are medical reasons why people are given to drink their own piss.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, You'd have to be some reason other than perversity. There'd have to be some medical reason for other people to do it. I know some people do it because they've got a kink out of it.
Health kicking. I mean, an actual medical problem.
Well, that makes them drink their own urine, or makes them mean they have to drink their own urine.
That they go to get a treatment that involves that.
Right, yeah.
But it's not, they don't just pee and they drink it. It goes to the doctor and they...
How do we get onto pee drinking when I'm trying to show some comic books? That's beyond me. This is the magic of Matilda. We start off not even showing a comic book yet, and we're already talking about drinking your own urine. Awesome. What's that, Matilda? Your video camera not working today, or you don't want to do it? You don't want to...
Nah, I'm just eating something.
Oh, fair enough. Not piss, is it?
No.
Well, that's good.
I had that for breakfast.
Oh, right, yeah, like a smoothie. Urine smoothie for breakfast. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this comic shop, it's not a comic shop, it's a comic seller on Facebook. And basically every month or so I look at what he's got, and when he got some silver stuff on, he says, "I got some silver stuff on," and he always gives me a good deal. And he's literally, it's like 1 day delivery, and he's packaging. This is the first layer of packaging. I just want to show the packaging. He says, "This is the first layer of packaging." Then once you've opened that, you get to that layer of packaging, and inside you've got this layer of packaging, and then once you get through that, you have this layer of packaging.
And there's only one comic book in there.
Not quite, but even if you just get one comic book, he uses that kind of level of packaging. He's like, I like, I'm not super fussy with packaging. I mean, I like it to be decent, but he's like kind of like almost too much the other way, but it's all good. At least the comics turn up fine. And so I might as well go through them then, I suppose. I might as well go through them. Show them this all DC and one Marvel sneaked in somehow. I don't know how it managed it. But I put myself on a slightly bigger screen. Action Comics. When I actually started work, and if I told you, I got a job starting September the 20th.
Oh, cool.
So I'll actually have some money. So maybe I'll buy myself a decent bloody web camera.
Well, that would be great.
Because this is rubbish. It's always rubbish when I show my comics on there. So... another nice old Action Comics.
I was actually thinking of sending you a camera for your birthday, Mr. Gray.
I've got one that I don't use. Where is it? It's only 720p though.
Since your birthday's in September, I thought of sending you a webcam as a birthday gift.
Oh, right, blind. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that's another thing I was going to mention, actually. Next Sunday is my birthday, and I was thinking of doing a birthday stream. So if you guys are free next Sunday, you won't be able to work on you, Simon. We might be late. Well, I don't know. We'll work it out. Talk about it closer to the time. Yeah, but next Sunday is my birthday, so I was thinking of having another stream, just hanging out for an hour.
If you're doing it around this time, I could be maybe.
Yeah.
If you're going to do it at night, I'll probably be in bed.
Yeah. Okay. Another nice Superman. Clark Kent being hypnotized by the Superman head.
Novamad. Oh, there's still time to enter Mr. Novamad's
moving contest. I'm lazy. I've been so lazy with contests nowadays. I keep looking and go, I should do an entry, and I'm like, I can't be bothered.
My giveaway ends tonight.
I think it's your giveaway, though, haven't I? I've sent all your answers.
I think so.
I'm here.
Yeah, I messaged you on Facebook with all the free answers.
I better double check it. Sharon did as well. And then when I checked, I was like, whoops, I didn't write her name down.
You didn't write it down. Shocking. The head of hate. The head
Honestly,
of hate.
Simon, I'm disappointed in you.
I left Matilda out once in one of my giveaways. I forgot to put her in there. Matilda is for 5 entries, and the Grey Man. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Where are you? Oh, yeah, the Grey Man, you answered the questions, but you didn't make a video.
No, I've not made a video. I'm too bloody lazy to make videos now. I find that contest videos get the least views of anything anyway. Like people you might get 10 people watching them. It's slow.
I hadn't done an MMA video for a while, so the one the other night, less than 20 views. So I was like, ugh.
Yeah, that's yeah. Most of mine get less than 30 views anyway. Like whatever I do, so it's like.
And once my prediction came right.
Oh, was it a draw?
No, I picked Jake Paul.
Oh, did he win? I thought it was a draw in there, wasn't it?
No, he won by split
Did
decision.
he? Oh, he won by split decision. Okay.
He clearly won, though.
Okie doke. Fair enough. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I've seen that one. It's so terrible on my blinking old camera. It's hardly worth me doing that. I'm going to do another video showing them off better, like I did last time. I did a hangout with
I actually filmed
Ranger
the
Sly.
And I want to show the comics you sent me again on the hall, Mr. Gray.
Oh, cool! Yeah,
this camera's also shit.
Yeah, it's nice because people don't tend to watch live streams after they've been live because I don't think other people really tend to either.
How long they are.
Yeah.
So
I do, but
you do, yeah.
Who does them?
Yeah,
it depends on who does them and for what.
Yeah, I come home from work. I normally just sit there and watch YouTube, but when you got like 10 guys who have all done like 2-hour streams, I don't have to.
No, exactly.
No.
Yeah,
also, I find with live streams, like watching them after they've been live, you can't join in the chat or anything. And it feels kind of like I'm getting frustrated because I would like to have said something in chat, but obviously this is a rerun, so I can't do that. So I just tend to watch videos.
I always watch comic movies on the rewind. I want to watch today's Lame or Frame because Super Russ was on it.
Okay. Yeah. I don't really watch either of them shows much. I watched Comic Gories once or twice when I was awake and it was on, but I wouldn't watch it on a rewind. There you go.
I'm never awake when it's Comic Gories.
Some nice old adventure comics. It's always nice ticking off, ticking off. This is kind of like my birthday present to myself. That's what. Let's just call it that, shall we? We'll call it that. Hey, New World Order comics. Is that Biggie Shack now? Oh yeah, of course it is. It's Hulk. NWO, of course. Yeah, I'm used to him just being Biggie Shack. B-Shack.
Biggie Shack.
He likes these comics. He likes a nice old Silver Agey comic.
Mate,
right now, this is the.
Who's that character punching Superman? He's huge.
I don't know. It's just about Dr. Mantis Morlo, the chemical conqueror, and his fantastic chemoids.
Can you show again, Mr. Gray? I missed it.
I'm sure.
That's a big dude.
He's a chemoid, I imagine. And then this
looks like the robots from X-Men, kind of the Sentinels, right?
Yeah, kind of, yeah, giant robot kind of thing. Now, this is why I had Matilda on the show, of course, because no one else would appreciate this character as much as me and Matilda does. So it's Matilda's favourite, Jimmy Olsen. Yes. This is like all the basically this is Jimmy Olsen's Elastic Lad, and there's all the Legionnaire women fighting over him. Come on, Jimmy, I have a job for Elastic Lad back in the 20th century. Stop stretching me, Superman. I promised these Legionnaires beauties I'd stay here in the future with them. Jimmy's mine, girls. No, he's my boyfriend. And this lady here, I think it's Shrinking Violet, she says, I love every yard of him, which I thought was a bit, okay, I love every yard. I thought, all right, then, let's not go there with my brain. I'm sure your guys' brains never went there either.
Because she's a scientist lady, right? So
I don't know. I don't know. Every yard, every inch of him, probably.
Maybe. Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's
well,
interesting.
Mr. Werewolf, you can tell Mr. Gray he rescheduled.
Still waiting for cover slingers. Yeah, that was. I had to cancel at the last minute because I was around my dad's and my half brother was coming, and my brother was coming, and I thought I'd be able to get. I thought I was going to get there earlier so we could go to the pub, have lunch, come back and do cover slingers. But he ended up never arriving until 6:30. So it was like I was like, I just have to cancel it because I haven't seen my brother in nearly 2 years and my nephews because of the blinking.
If I woke up at 4 a.m. to be on that show and you cancelled it,
at that time, I know. But it just didn't work out.
I think Simon would send you a spider from Australia.
Oh, no, he wouldn't do that. Quoted spiders.
I did a video last night on my bondage cover collection.
I didn't see that.
I got a bondage. I haven't posted it yet, but I got a bondage cover with Jimmy Olsen on it.
Yeah, I suppose everyone gets tied up in these comic books. Yeah. I don't even like to think of them as bondage covers. I know people say bondage covers all the time. I just think, they're tied up because they're, because criminals have tied them up. It's like I don't really think of that as the sexual aspect of it.
But one of them, I count. It's the bondage cover. She's just like in cobwebs. I was like,
right,
that counts, right?
Yeah.
Well, I also always go to the same place when I hear bondage.
Yeah.
And I see the cover and I'm like, what's bondage about this?
They're just tied up, that's all. It's just like I like to think of it as superheroes in peril covers or whatever, or that kind of thing. But yeah. There you go. This is Jimmy Olsen being attacked by Crypto. He's gone to Krypton to try and save Superboy before the world blows up.
Hi, over easy mode. Hey, Jay.
Hey, Modi.
Good to see you.
And in this one,
have a good day at work.
Jimmy's killed Clark Kent, apparently. Naughty Jimmy's killed Clark Kent, and because Superman knows he's going to have to kill Superman now as well with a special gamma weapon.
So, I know nothing about Jimmy Olsen. What's his deal?
He's Superman's pal. It says at the top. Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. He works in the Daily Planet with Clark Kent. So he's friends with Clark.
How do they get to have adventures, though, Mr. Gray? How do they meet?
The silliness of the Silver Age. Clark Kent, I think. Jimmy was already working, I think, at the Daily Bugle. Not Daily Bugle, the Daily Planet. Daily Bugle is Spider-Man. when Clark went and got a job there. So he's like the sort of the office boy kind of thing, but he turns in as he goes on. He becomes a photographer, cub photographer they call it, and also starts doing stories as well. And then because he had his own comic book, I suppose he can't just be taking pictures of people, and so he's always got to get involved in the action and so forth. And because it's the Silver Age, it's all wacky stuff, all wacky action. Yeah, Jimmy is a cub reporter. I think it'll be a brilliant at this time every week.
What's a cub reporter, Mr. Gray?
I don't know why it's called that, Matilda. I think it's like cub because it's like not a full report. So cub, I suppose, is like a term for like a young.
You should do
cub.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
You should do a Cover Slingers Ashes series where it's England versus Australia. Oh wait, Werewolf is English, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, you got Mad Spidey and.
Which team will you choose, Werewolf?
He'll be England. Oh. He's happy because his team managed to eke a draw against my team this last weekend in football. He's like thanking his lucky stars.
50 years old and still a cub reporter.
I think
he's never been promoted.
I think he moved. I think he did change to. Yeah, I think he went to more. Well, not. He started doing important roles as well as
Superman comic that I read where Jimmy left the Daily Planet.
Yeah, a couple of times he's done that in like over a pay rise or something. So he's gone to another place, and he always ends up going back. There's always something silly happens. Like I think one time he went to another place, and it turned out the people there were actually aliens planning to take over the world. So that's this kind of era of DC Comics are just like don't expect a story rooted in any kind of
But
reality.
no, the comic I had was from the 90s.
Okay. Yeah, well, it may have happened in the 90s as well, I suppose. Mr. Action.
He looks awfully skinny.
That's Superboy.
Oh, Superboy. Okay.
And there's a puppet of Superboy for some reason. This is the level of madness of Silver Age comics, like Superboy. This is Clark Kent. I'm fed up seeing you always get the glory, Superboy. While I have to act timid. Sorry, I read that wrong. Be my slave or I'll destroy you with kryptonite. Yes, Clark, I'll do anything. Only spare me. And Pa Kent is saying, Clark's jealousy of Superboy gave him a split personality. He imagines this puppet is real and is making it talk by super ventriloquism. That's the level of silly of these.
What's the Beatles issue that they used to?
Yeah, which one's the Beatles issue? B-Shack. This is an awesome cover. This is a very kind of like iconic kind of looking cover for me. I thought that's cool. Him cutting his hair. Hey, Akdrak.
Akdrak.
Yeah, it's easy. Akdrak.
He's
actually Dracula. Akdrak.
Does he mean the Beatles, like the band?
Yeah, I know the Beatles do appear in like one or two comics. Maybe it's a backup story in this one. I'm not too sure. And like Jimmy, can't think he's had his own band at some point. There you go. There's Superboy getting beaten up by a toddler.
Look at the way he's getting through.
Yeah, he's just been lifted up.
Look at his dabbing.
He looks like a ragdoll.
See you, Superboy. Me stronger than you.
Yeah, that was the dab before the dab was created.
Here you go. Place your bets, gentlemen. The house is betting 10-1 that Superboy can't escape that kryptonite trap in time to save the train. Meet Lucky Lucifer, the gambler who never loses. There you go.
Lucky Lucifer.
We have to do a cover slingers theme one day of like seeing double, where you've got same character twice.
In the video.
Yeah, I mentioned it because there's one, for example. Here's Superboy.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, and there's like practically like I don't know 1 in 10 Superboy covers have got like him twice on the cover. Either Clark Kent and Superboy, and it's like, how can Clark Kent be here when he's actually Superman? That kind of take they always do. So there you go. That's a nice Superboy there.
Bye, Matt Woods. Have a good day.
See. Oh, I didn't know he'd even come in. Yeah, it's kind of the wrong time for our friends over in the States. Right, there's a nice giant Superboy at 165. It's Superboy's Red Letter Day. The happy day Krypto reached Earth. The day of danger Superboy first encountered Kryptonite. The amazing day Superboy first entered the Phantom Zone. The fateful day that Lana Lang and Lois Lane feud began. And the tragic day Ma and Pa Kent died. So that's everything showing there on his calendar.
Kiss cover.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lois and Superboy, by the looks of it. Young Lois. I didn't know they'd even met at that point. There was probably some time shenanigans or something like that, or some forgotten story that amnesia made them both forget or something like that. Right, here we have Superman who's gone back into the Neolithic past for some reason, and he's no longer the strongest man around because of the red sun. This caveman stole my costume, and now he's clobbering me. I was the strongest man on Earth, but on this planet of a red sun, I'm the weakest. It's the nightmare ordeal of Superman.
I'm surprised all the other cavemen aren't attacking the guy who stole his costume.
Well,
you think they would find him? Yeah, but you think they would find him weird because of that and attack him?
Who knows?
Did you ever end up reading that Berserker issue 1 that I gave you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's all red.
In the later ones, man, he rips horses apart.
Hey! Don't spoil it, Simon. I will send Vosh after you.
That's not really a spoiler as such, but yeah.
Never mind. You know Simon. He might say something.
Yeah, you're
they're writing love letters to each other.
No, they're burning lists. For some reason, they both got lists of something, and the executioner's list, and he's saying, I must destroy this list before Batman can decipher it in his Batcave. And Batman saying, "I must burn this list before Superman can decode it in his Fortress of Solitude. Please don't tell your friends the secret of the executioner's list."
Oh, he does have a liner. He's lighting it on photo. That's hilarious. It's so funny.
I'm surprised they didn't draw him a bat lighter.
Yeah, he should have had a bat lighter. You're right. And then this one, I don't know how this got in here. It's a Marvel comic. A Marvel comic from the Bronze Age. I think it's X-Men 149.
Why'd you get that?
Well, I'm kind of collecting them, but I'm just joking that most of it's DC Silver, and then we've got this Marvel Bronze Age.
but you bought it from him, right, Mr.
I did buy it. Yeah, I definitely bought it. I know it was coming, but it was just like it's kind of like out of whack with the rest of the batch.
Speaking of whack, here's whack.
Yeah. I saw that. Simple Signing, Australian Pie Man. Yeah, that's it. That's all my comics that I got in this batch. But
how much did that cost you, Gray? How much did all those books cost you?
A gentleman never. A gentleman never discusses a lady's age or how much he spent on comic books.
I can tell you that I spent $225.
I can tell you I paid less than half of that for this file.
Yeah, but less than half of that is in pounds. Pounds is a
bit more. Yeah,
Australian dollars is pretty much double. So,
is it as much as that?
Yeah, it's like £100 is close to $200.
Wow.
I wonder how that would work in shekels.
Pounds. Although for some reason, when you do shipping from England, some people have shipping quite cheap.
Yeah.
Like it's way better from England than the US. Like it'll be like 10 to 12 pounds sometimes, which is about 24 bucks.
Thank you.
In the US,
I'm not looking sickly.
The US would be like 25 US.
You look sad. Did you look sickly before, Mr. Gray?
Well, I was coughing a little bit because Elric had COVID, and I was wondering if I'd caught it as well. I was feeling a bit sniffly.
I might have COVID while we're all on the stream. We're like, what?
Yeah. I just wanted to give one upbeat.
How is Elric? Is he doing okay?
Yeah, no, he's all right now. Yeah, he's back at work. He's fine. Yeah.
That's good.
And I was just saying, I went to see Suicide Squad, and I managed to pick up some Black Widow posters in the cinema. So I picked up a few of those. I'm not sure how long we're going to put them anywhere, but they were free, so I picked them.
Holy shit, that's a whole bunch.
Oh, about 6. I could have walked out of that many if I wanted to, because no one. It was right late at night, and no one was around. I could have just gone. But I'm a little bit more. I have a bit more decorum than that. I thought I'll take a few. I take a a reasonable amount without taking the piss. I don't like to take the piss.
Let's not be greedy.
Yeah, exactly. Someone else might want them. But I'm probably just going to give them away or bloody whatever anyway.
Why they released the movie so late? Because she's dead, right?
Yeah, no, it's a bit of a weird one, wasn't it? Why would they?
I think they were supposed to make one with her ages ago, and they never did. So they kind of
just
Did you watch after the credits?
On this one, yeah. On the Suicide Squad.
What about Have you seen Black Widow?
No, I've not seen Black Widow yet. No.
Yes.
I thought of going, but I don't think I will. I don't care.
Well, I wanted to see them both at the cinemas, but I don't know when that's going to be now. So I just getting a download.
Right.
A legal download.
I'm getting the Zack Snyder cut from Justice League for my birthday. My girlfriend's dad just picked it up for us, so
let us know what you think, mate. When you
4 hours, 4 hours aside to watch it.
I
haven't got the attention span. Yeah,
I don't know how you do it.
Yeah,
if a movie's longer than an hour and a half, I can't be fucked.
But it's split into I think 6 or 7 parts. So it would be like part 1, and then it gets to a point where it was like part 2.
Yeah.
So I took a break halfway through just to go get some food, and then came back and watched the rest. But a lot of people told me they watched it in multiple sittings. I was like, yeah, but that sucks.
Yeah, I probably watch it all in one go. My attention span ain't what it used to
be. Yeah, but
I've got
YouTube
attention span now. It's like, so I watch a film and I'm doing something else. Let's say I'm reading a comic or something at the same time, or I might watch a film in one window while I'm working on podcast, finding some tracks for the next podcast on another window or something like that, or uploading YouTube videos, or even editing YouTube videos at the same time as watching a film.
I think you'll like it, man, because if you like every other comic book movie, people will it's too long, but it's like, yeah, man, if you love this stuff, you should
exactly
4 hours of it.
Yeah.
And it explains the story
I never even watched the original cut or the
original cut.
No, he didn't.
I didn't watch it. So
No,
I
it
don't
was
didn't
know.
fun.
suck.
The first time I watched it, I enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed it. But at the end of the movie, I was like, that wasn't a good movie. I enjoyed it because I enjoy superhero stuff now.
Yeah.
This was early when I first got into comic books. And then before I watched Snyder Cut, I rewatched the original one because I wanted to see the difference. And when I rewatched it the second time, I was like, wow, this is...
It sounds to me...
This is really bad.
Like, sounds to me like the longer cut is just for the slow kids to explain a few things to them.
Completely different story. So a lot of even the same scenes, Gray.
Yeah.
The same scene, they don't use the parts that are in the original cut. They use all this stuff that wasn't in the original cut. So the scene becomes completely different.
Yeah,
It's
interesting.
insane how much they changed.
Interesting.
And
Cool.
it's still too long. So it's like as long as the Titanic. At least in the Titanic, you have some sex.
Do you? You got the naked Kate Winslet?
I think.
And
I
the
think
famous
yes,
hand
I
scene
think
with
they
with
do.
the foggy window, and the hand comes up. And
I've not watched Titanic.
Yeah,
You talking about
I
Titanic?
think they have. I think they have
Yeah,
fun
I-
time in a
I didn't even
car.
watch Titanic. I knew what happened at the end. Like it sinks. We all know that. So like, what's the point of watching it? I know what's going to happen.
but also get to see. There's the
It was still stupid because there was enough room on that piece of wood for both of them.
Yeah, that's because Simon wants to be painted like one of them French girls, isn't it? Is that the that's Simon's dream? Paint me like one of them French girls.
You mean French boys?
Yeah, something like that.
Painting
You
like
want to show
one of
your
French boys.
comics there, Si?
I can show some. I probably won't show them all because you're going to spoil my video later.
Well, there'll be people watching your video who won't be watching this stream, but it's up to you. You ain't got to.
What do you want to see, mate? What do you?
I'm easy, mate. Whatever you want to show. I say, if
You
you was
still
a
didn't tell us what you're drinking.
if you was a
bubble
member,
Bubble tea.
I was. What is it?
Bubble tea.
Bubble tea.
Oh, I hear about it a lot. How
Never
is
heard of
it?
it.
What
They
is
call
it
it
actually?
Booba tea in the States.
Bubba.
Boba. Yeah,
Different
that's
spelling
what
of
they call
Bubba.
it, boba.
I've
they?
got a North
Never heard.
cover.
What is
Never
it
heard of
even
it.
made of?
What it's what? What?
What is it even made of?
It's just tea, but with flavoring in it. And then they
Cold.
put all these. You can choose them to put like all this little shit like jellies and wheat.
It's a cold flavored tea.
So basically, it's all the sugar in a cup. Got it.
Pretty much, yeah. Which I'm supposed to be cutting. I heard that they might be turning. Wait, who's? Is that John? Is Jonathan?
Yeah, Jonathan Kent.
Might
Yeah,
be
John.
turning him bisexual too. Ooh.
Yeah,
That's what I heard. I'm not sure. I
think I saw something about that, but they might be deciding he's gay. I've never heard of bubble tea.
I heard about it. There's one YouTuber I
Basilisk.
watch who drinks it a lot.
Cover by. Ooh.
And
yeah.
if it's just sugar in a cup, then it's not worth it.
Look at that one. Ooh.
Is that Red Son? No, it's not Red Sonja, is it?
No.
It's Jenny Frizen, isn't it? It's got that
Yeah.
face.
Or is it
Who's-
Electra in a white costume? I don't know. Who is that?
No, that's Mystique, I think. No,
Very good. Yes, yes.
Mystique.
I gotta say that's a very
Why is she
cover.
not blue?
She is blue.
Okay, it's like
And
white
the
to me. It looked
problem
like she's
is
very white.
Hey,
I'll tell you what the
that's
problem is. The background is too similar color to her skin.
Oh,
So when you look at her,
No, it's
so
not.
when you
But
look at her, that's
Yeah.
not.
doesn't show up.
Yeah,
That's Snake
it blends
Eyes.
too much.
that snake eyes you drew, Matilda, is awesome.
Thank you.
Just going to say, guys, thanks for the happy birthday. But it's next Sunday. Next Sunday, not Sunday. Not next.
They're saying it now because they're not going to be able to make it. Greg.
Yeah, next Sunday. Next Sunday, we might be having a stream next Sunday as well, just hanging out for an hour. If anyone wants to come and join me, but yeah, Tana. I've heard of that. Tana, I think. Oh, it's from the heavy metal. Yeah.
Oh, these are meant to be good. So I picked up these, which everyone's been going on about. Barbaric.
Oh yeah.
Oh
but
yeah, Roscoe
yeah.
recommended. I should
Talking
really
Axe.
get that.
I read one online. It was all right.
You read one, did you?
Yeah, I read quite a lot online as well. Like suddenly someone mentioned, yeah, just for like because it doesn't cost me any money.
I can't. It hurts my eyes after a while.
So just modern stuff.
Yeah, just modern stuff. And I've got more, but
I gotta say that Jenny Frizen Mystique cover is so dead looking.
Oh, whatever, Matilda.
That's one of the most boring covers I've seen recently.
You know what I read because I barely read anything. Last night was the first time I was like, I'm going to read tonight, and I smashed out like 6 issues or something. But during last week, I read Flashpoint. Have you read that?
Yeah.
I want to read that eventually.
Yeah, I got that when it came out.
I'm reading this now, actually.
Do you want to show some comics, Matilda? You got some stuff you want to show? We'll put you on big screen.
I know. I don't have it here.
Oh, let's see that one again
show
then.
That's a novel, though, right?
Yeah,
that's a novel.
Oh, okay. Nothing to do with the Legion of Superheroes then.
Nah, it's by Brandon Sanderson. I heard about him, and I found the short book of his in the bookstore, so I thought I'll get it.
Right. I was musing earlier on because I keep talking about doing a stream, like a regular stream called the Legion of Substitute Super Streamers or something like that. And I was thinking, what would everybody's Legion of Superheroes name be? And Simon would have to be Lickworthy Lad. That would have to be your Legion of Superheroes name. Lickworthy Lad.
Look at this cover that's coming out. How good is that?
Lickworthy Lad would not get any dates. Oh, look, another boring cover. Is that also
Black Cat with the... Is
that by Art Germ? It's got the dead eyes.
No, it's Ji Hong Lee.
Okay. Yeah, they're all kind of... I don't mind that kind of that modern arty kind of stuff, but to me, I just they don't have that frisson of enjoyment that I get from the old covers with like cover blurbs and little boxes saying what's coming up and dialogue going on and the heroes in jeopardy kind of thing. It's just like literally it seems like every cover is just like picture of the hero and that's it. Not necessarily even the hero that's actually in the comic book.
Some of them look good, but some of them
they look
so dead looking. It's like
no, the art is all awesome, but to me it's not comic book art. I like just like the old school comic book art. But that's it. Everyone's got their own favourites, and
like that Mystique over there, then I wouldn't even buy it.
But it's just like obviously it's just a completely different style when you think about it. It's a completely different style of art, isn't it? Nowadays, but that's just how it is.
So I wish they would use some of the things in the past.
Yeah, you look at like I'm reading some. I was going through my box recently. I was like looking at some 90s, and I was like, the art on these are actually quite horrible. But I remember liking reading them at the time. I enjoyed reading the stories and all that. But looking at the art, and like, this doesn't do it for me either. Like compared to, I think it's probably because it's the period when I first bought comics. As a kid, like looking. Bless you. You might wanted to get rid of the microphone as well when you was doing that. I'm not sure what you was going on there. Did you just stop the camera so we didn't see snot flying everywhere? Is that what...
Ew.
You sneeze almost as loud as I do, mate. Blimey.
I'm pretty loud.
Sneeze almost as loud as my dad. Jesus. Actually, my grandma is loud as my grandma sometimes.
My housemate, she blinking sneezes like a blinking mouse hiccuping or something. It's like, it's like, that's not even a sneeze. Come on, put some effort in it. Put some effort into that sneeze.
How do you put effort into a sneeze?
I don't know, just like that. It's like, it just sounds ridiculous for a sneeze.
Where people are like,
yeah.
What the hell it is?
How do you do that? When I blink in like sneeze, it's like I've got such a big conk. It feels like my whole head's shaking. It's like, vibrations go through my head. My beard goes.
Well, this time, Mr. Gray, you started it. I didn't even talk about snot.
All right, fair enough. Now you was talking about drinking urine, which is no better. That would be Matilda's Legion of Superheroes name. She'd have to be Sweary Girl.
That would be my superpower because I'm useless. I just Harold swears at the villains.
Yeah. Well, I've got plenty of reading to do. I'm currently reading through my big stack of showcase that I got, like collected rounds. I'm working halfway through the second book of The Unknown Soldier.
Mr. Greg, I gotta go.
Okay.
I have a meeting now, and I'm already late to it.
Oh, sausages! Did you forget about it?
No. I asked to come a bit later. It's,
all right. No worries. Cheers for coming on. See you Saturday for Skulls. Yeah. Skulls on Saturday.
I look forward to Check out our skull cover slingers. I love skulls. Bye, Simon.
See you
Have a
later.
good night later. Oh, and don't forget, Simon, to tell me about cameras.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah. I'll give
Bye, guys. Have fun.
Cheerio, Matilda.
Bye.
Thanks
Let's
for
see how many
coming.
skull covers I can find in my to-read pile. There's some of this stuff that I've had for so long, and I still haven't read it. Like some of these are like series are like years old.
Yeah.
Trying to find a skull cover in here.
Yeah, I need to. Every time I go through one of my boxes for like videos, I always see covers. I think, I got to read these again. I think one day I'll buy all the comics that I need, and I can start rereading all the ones, But I'm never going to buy all the ones that I need.
How can you reread a comic book when there's so much stuff that you probably got to catch up on too, though?
Oh, easily.
Skull cover.
Oh yeah, cool, Geiger. Yeah. I've got like I've totally read down my comic reading pile recently. Apart from the showcases rather, and mind you, I have got some comics in boxes that I can get to reading now. Actually, like for example, I kind of got a bit strained. Like, for example, whenever I got an adventure comics. Because I've got a long run of adventure comics that I'm trying to get, I'd read them straight away, then put them in the box. But for some reason, the World's Finest, which I have in the same box, I always put them away when I get them to read, like when I've got the whole run. But I'm never going to get the whole run of World's Finest. It's going to take me forever. So the next thing I want to read after when I get to a good point, whereas I think I'm going to go for the World's Finest, and also. I've actually got an order coming because as part of celebrate. This was my birthday present to myself. I did a big order from what do you call it? mycomicshop.com in America, which was my celebration of getting a job. Any excuse. So, I'm going to finish once that comes. It's going to finish off my New Mutants run. The last comic I needed for my New Mutants run is going to be in there. So that means I'm going to have 100 comic run that I need to get through as well. So I've always got stuff. Yeah. Stuff that's to be read, basically.
So, one of the channels here, Talking Pop Culture, he's from Melbourne here as well. So he orders he stopped shopping at LCSs now because he orders them all off that website.
Yeah, my comic shop.
Months in advance, and he saves like 30% off. So he did a video the other day comparing buying it from the website and buying it from LCSs in Australia.
Okay.
And he saves so much money, but it's just like. I can't. I mean, I'm not going to take hundreds and hundreds of dollars away from Mark every week.
No, that's true. It's awkward, isn't it?
I've got some old books in here. Here's some old books. So I'm going to read this.
You used to be able to buy directly from DC or Marvel at one point. You could literally buy directly from them, and you got a lot cheaper, I think. Like,
that's a bit odd.
Magic, yeah.
I got the run of that, the 4 issues of that I'll read.
Yeah.
I got some. Oh, have you seen these ones?
Requiem, Artemis Requiem. Yeah. No, I haven't got that run.
She took over from.
Wonder Woman. She was, yeah. She's like
this Catwoman series,
an Amazon sister. Oh yeah, I've got that full run of that series.
How many issues is it?
130, I think.
It's quite a lot.
Yeah, and I got the one after the Catwoman series after that as well. I've got the full run.
First 2 issues of that.
Okay, what's that, Angela?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool. I thought it was covering something with your thumb there. Was it just Angela or was it Angela X? I couldn't quite see if you were saying under your thumb.
Oh, wait, I got this one because Lee from Whack always talks about it with Toner, so I picked up the first 3 issues of that.
Cool.
Apparently they find like a dead superhero or something in the woods.
Okay.
This is a series. I know you've got this book because this was in one of your bloody mystery boxes.
Yeah.
I want that one. That's one of the books I wanted. I ended up buying the whole set, the 4 issues.
I can't remember where I got that now. A mystery box that I was selling.
Yeah, it was in that front cover was in one of your
ones I was selling. Right, cool. I've kept it now anyway. I opened up one of the mystery boxes that no one wanted to buy, and I've started trying to get a Marvel fanfare run now.
There was what was the 2? I think so because I looked at your video, and I actually picked one of the boxes, and I can't remember if that one was in there because the main book I wanted was you had the Spider-Gwen one, but you had the variant which was the ASM 300. Homage. So it's Spider-Gwen doing the
yeah.
That was the one I wanted. And I think it might have had that Marvel fanfare in there as well.
Right. Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm just getting a few of them now. I got another one. That's because I got another fanfare in the box that I got from Bake the Snake, because Sharon from Life for Two YouTubers got me an OK for a Bake the Snake mystery box, and it was one of them was Marvel fanfare number 5, which I nearly reordered from somebody else. So I managed to check it. Yeah, this order from mycomicshop.com. It's so bloody annoying, yeah. Because I had a load of stuff in my shopping basket, and I went in there, looked at it, and I was checking that, and I hadn't had it for ages, been there for months. And I went and I looked, and I got rid of. So, oh no, I've got that now. So I got rid of it. Yeah, I pressed the X to close to sort of say I don't want it anymore. Then I went to check out, and the fucking comic was still in there. I didn't notice until like later that day the comic was still in there that I took out, and it was the most expensive comic on the bloody roll buy that was there. Yeah, and it's the last issue of Phantom Stranger, which I'd already picked it up recently. It was like $15 or something like that. So I emailed him, said, "Oh man, this is like I ticked it off the box, and there was another comic as well that he's bloody added to the box. Actually, added 2."
You probably checked it, but then you didn't press the next button to remove it.
Oh, I don't know if that's the case on there. I thought it was just that, and it says you wouldn't. But anyway, I don't know what happened anyway. But anyway, so I've emailed them. They can't change it apparently. Once it's gone through, they can't change it. And then they said, "Oh, we can cancel the whole order and you can reorder." But then that email came after I got an email saying we have dispatched your order. So it's like, yeah, okay, it's a bit late now. So I've now got a comic, like $15 comic coming to me that I don't need. So and a couple of there's like 2 of the same comic as well. That you know, so I only need one of them, and also one that I've also So anyway, so I'm a little bit annoyed about that, but what can you do? I have to try and get off my ass and sell the bugger when it comes in.
I should check out that comic shop. So because I was thinking, even if because obviously I spend a lot of money every week, but it's like I would still. But I think the catch was he only gets his books once at the end of every month, so he's always like a month behind, which I wouldn't want. So I'm thinking maybe I buy all the stuff that I read on my pull list from Mark. And like, all my cover buys and all that shit I don't need them, you know what I mean? Yeah,
but you got to check out the postage though, because postage.
Yeah, no, so even the postage, because he saves so much. Okay, so this is what he was like, a $3.99 US cover price is about $8.50 here. A $4.99 cover price is about $10.50 to $11 here, depending where you shop.
No wonder it's $200 for that little stack.
So the way he was doing it was, I get the 30% off the US cover price. So he was picking up these books for like $2.80 US, and the conversion rate is much better when you do it that, because they're not doing the markup as much as the stores do here.
Yeah,
he's picking up these books for like $5-6 Australian. So as long as he orders enough books, and he also does it with a friend, so they split the shipping.
Right.
So $35 shipping each.
I paid $50 shipping on my bloody one. It's quite annoying.
Wait, £50?
No, $50.
50 US?
Yeah.
What's that work out to be in pounds?
I don't know. It's got to be 40 quid probably.
Can you get back issues? My shop's not great for back issues, but there's some shops that are pretty good for back issues. But yeah, my main guy, he focuses more on trades and new releases. He's got a back issue bin, but I've already rated that thing. Yeah,
that's another thing for ordering from my comic shops, because there's about one site in the UK, and every comic is more expensive than buying it from there. So in a way, I'll probably save the money, even though it's got the postage. And like the LCS, as you go in, their prices in the comic shops are so hiked up to what you can normally get from private sellers on Facebook. You know.
There you go, Werewolf. He bought 37 comics from my comics. It cost $47 US.
That's for postage, you mean?
That would cost close to $400 here.
Yeah. Oh well, what to do, eh? This is the hobby, isn't it? This is the it's nice when you because I was at a family gathering. We ended up talking about comic books, and like I sort of told them a couple of comics that I bought and how much I paid for them. And they were like, "What?" And then I said, "Yeah, but it's now worth." And they went, "What?" Even louder. So it's like, yeah, it's all good fun, eh?
Yeah, but I always say, like, if I quit collecting comics now, I've got enough to read for years.
Yeah.
I've sorted through my boxes. Out of all I've got like over 20 boxes worth of shit now. And
Yeah.
I sorted all my red stuff, and my red stuff was 10 boxes.
How many boxes you say you got?
Well,
20, did you
I've
say?
got over 20.
And you only read 10 boxes worth.
Yeah. Well, like I also like in that pile there was probably about 4 boxes of stuff. I haven't sorted everything yet. There's probably
Yeah.
about 4 boxes worth of stuff which was just cover buys.
I've done cover buys, like, but the only reason I cover buy to me is I buy it because I like the cover. I don't want to read it. I never sort of buy just because I like the cover and I have no intention of reading it.
When I first started, I would never cover buy. And then I started buying variants only if it was from a series that I was reading. And I'd buy the variant instead or maybe buy both. But yeah, when I started out, I was really just collecting cover A's. Because to me, I feel like the cover A is what represents that book. When you think about that issue in that book, it's always going to be the cover A that you should be thinking of. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's the standard kind of version of it. I get some variants, but only like I don't sort of do it as it's just like, oh, that happens to be what they're selling. I want that comic book because I need it for my run, or it happens to be I think I ordered a Virgin variant from some page or other, but it's only because that's what they had of the comic book I wanted. So it's like, okay, so it hasn't got the trade dress and all that, but it's the comic I want, and they're selling it cheap. So I'm not going to wait until I find the cover A. I just grab that for cheap while I can,
Yeah, I'm not huge on Virgin. I think the trade dress looks good. The only time, sometimes the trade dress is in the way of the picture, and maybe, but the trade dress is normally pretty well placed. So
yeah, I mean, I like things like that when, like, for example, and this one, the insect wings are over the trade dress.
Oh yeah,
so that's always good. You don't see that often, actually. I don't think stuff going over the trade dress. I suppose you must do.
I don't think I went, but you guys did the fancy trade dress episode.
Yeah, we did a fancy trade.
You go back and watch it. That was a good one. I like that topic.
Yeah, mine were the best, but of course I didn't win because craziness, because crazy shenanigans is all I can say.
Crazy trade dress. I'm just trying to think of.
Grey man, pull it out of that slit, man. What's that mean? Grey man, pull it out of that slit. He's talking about the comic book I was showing. I don't know what he was referring to there.
I would have just brought like all my movie homage covers because they would have had a movie version of the trade dresses.
Yeah, that might have been a good seller. But I was kind of like I showed Martial Law, which I thought was a really good logo when I was going for my comic books, and it just happened to be I was going through that box before the cover slingers. And I saw it. It's Martial Law. It's like in a gun shape with the bullets, 2 bullets firing out with the names of the artist and the writer on it. And I thought that's a bloody awesome bloody trade dress. But it got panned by everybody. I was like, what are you talking about? That's a bloody awesome trade dress. But obviously, no one else thought so, unfortunately. And like, I tell you what, Bill won that week, and he showed 2 totally bog standard trade dresses that were just literally the trade dress that happened to be for the whole of that run, and they weren't no great shakes. But somehow he managed to win the whole contest. It was a shocking travesty of justice, as any show that I don't win is. Dear. I got loads of ideas for like future like themes for cover slingers, but I never bloody well win. So it's like,
well, it's tough when well, it's not that tough anymore. I was shocked when I went on last time and then I got a 7 in the first round. I was hurt my feelings.
I think Matilda must have had it in for you that week. I think you must have
the first time I went on, it was rough. Like Matilda wasn't so generous. Somewhere along the line,
she's got more generous.
10.
Yeah, she just throw out 10s like.
We need to get her the T-shirt that says "Gem Mint 10."
Yeah, yeah. So it's hard. It's a very kind of like subjective kind of thing, anyway, isn't it? It's like it's not like it's an exact science, but yeah, it's interesting.
Hey Titus, we both prefer DC, just so you know.
Yeah, both DC, more DC than Marvel. No hatred for the Marvel, but yes, 90s Marvel I hate, but the old stuff is all still cool.
What was the most recent Marvel that you would have read?
That one that you sent me, the non-stop Spider-Man.
That was crap.
That was horrible, wasn't it? I didn't like that at all. People
were talking about it was good, which is why I picked it up, and then I read it like, shit.
I kind of got the concept.
But
Yeah, there was some weird angles going on, weren't there, and
did you read
stuff.
that Nightwing that I sent you?
I would have done, yeah. Yeah, I would have.
That book's gone up a bit, mate. You can sell that if you want.
No, I'll keep it. Well, one day I said it. As I keep saying, I said this to my family. Like I said, my dream is that one day I'll get told I've got 6 months to live and I can start selling my comic books. You know, I don't want to die and then there'd be no one to sell them for me. You know what I mean? I don't want Lisa to have all the effort of having to flog them. So hopefully I'll get like a prognosis saying, yeah, you ain't got long, mate. Hopefully way in the future, obviously, and I can start selling them. It'd be cool to see how much they're worth, like when I'm flogging them, how much I can get for them to provide for Lisa and her boy when I'm no longer here.
Yes, non-self Spider-Man was crap.
Hey, one busy mama. Yeah, I take you didn't buy number 2 of that series then?
No.
I'll put the link in case anyone wants to come in and hang out. Are you in a hurry to bugger off or anything? You're not going to do anything?
I can probably do another half or so.
All right, cool. I'll put the link. Anyone wants to come in and show comics and chat comics, then the link is there.
Why do you have 3 links to show up?
Because I'm streaming on YouTube, on Facebook, and on
Facebook
and Twitch. Yeah.
I like to keep all my platforms separate.
Well, when you're streaming though, it's like it doesn't hurt to stream in all the places, does it?
I don't know. I just feel like I prefer to keep all my things separate. So you have to go to one place for a certain type of content rather than do it.
Right.
People avoid. Also, like with Twitch, I think, like I was telling Russ, like you know how he does his gaming streams on YouTube. I think doing gaming streams on Twitch is way better because Twitch you get way more people that are randoms in and stumble across the stream. Last time I played Spider-Man. And at one point, I had 25 people watching me. I wear like a Spider-Man mask when I play those because I figured, when people are scrolling through looking for random things.
Yeah, they'll be interested to see
Spider-Man mask.
Yeah,
what's going on
like a
there?
selling point.
That's right. Clever.
It's just gone an afternoon in the UK, Hidden Gem. It's 12:37, just gone midday. But I knew it's like late at night or late-ish at night for Simon. So I thought, wow, I could get Simon on to hang out. I thought you were still off work. I didn't realize you were. You got work? Are you off to do for work today, though, aren't you? Anyway,
I had today and yesterday off, so
yeah.
Tomorrow, but I start late anyway. So, but I was going to I've got a video to upload, and I'm going to watch a bit of Titans later.
All right, cool.
Have you watched Titans?
I see the first 2 series.
There's a 3rd season's out. I haven't watched any of it yet, but Red Hood's in it. So
yeah, well, he's kind of like in it already, though, isn't he? Because the 2nd season, Jason Todd was in it.
Yeah, Jason Todd's been in both seasons.
Yeah, well, both seasons. So he's in it. So Red Hood is in it, but he's not called Red Hood at the time. But how do they deal? How do they deal with the whole him dying and coming back, or do they just make a different?
I haven't
origin?
watched it yet, but in the trailer, where it shows Joker
bludgeoning to death,
like just like a shadow of Joker, like with the crowbar.
Right. Cool.
So yeah, I'm assuming he dies and comes back.
Right. Yeah.
I wonder how they're going to bring him back, though.
Yeah, because then they'll have to mention the whole Ra's al Ghul and the Lazarus Pit, and
yeah. But do you know what the funniest thing is, right? Because obviously, I actually haven't read a lot of the origin of Red Hood, right? So there's the whole Lazarus Pit, but isn't there the other one where like Superboy punches? Someone help me out in the chat. So he punches like the ground or something like that. And
you're talking? Yeah. It's one of the crises, isn't it?
Yeah, something.
They're stuck in like in a some kind of bubble of like outside of the universe. And he's so frustrated. He starts punching it. Somehow it starts sending vibrations through the multiverse or whatever. No, because there isn't a multiverse then. But somehow because the crisis crushed all the multiverses into one reality, didn't he? But somehow because part of the thing I think for them to save the universe into one was that the 3 people who couldn't be placed in the universe. I think it was Lex Luthor from like Earth X or something like that. It was the old Superman from Earth 2 with the Grey Temples, and it was Superboy, they call Superboy Prime now. And they were stuck and obviously I've been stuck in there going a bit. And that's when he started just punching this wall, and somehow I don't know. Yeah, that kind of element of it is a little bit okay, but yeah.
Apparently that brought back Red Hood. And then I think they've tried to undo that because people were saying how stupid that was, and then they tried to no, Lazarus Pit.
Yeah, I thought that. I'm sure the Lazarus Pit was mentioned in him coming back. I'm sure was there like a 7-part or something where
like Under the Red Hood.
Title. I'm sure it goes through him being resurrected and him being undercover as.
I haven't read Under the Red Hood. I've had the
Oh,
trade.
I think that's what it's called. Is it called Under the Red Hood? Could be.
Yeah, that's the So I haven't actually read it. I've had it on hold in my holds box for probably like over a year now.
Ah.
I just haven't picked it up. It's because it's a trade, like sitting there and reading a thick trade, it's like,
yeah, it's easy, mate. I'm reading really massive thick books like this.
I know. But I'm a real slow reader. Like when I first started reading comics, my concentration was there. But as I've gotten longer into it, like yesterday, I read a bunch of issues, and it wasn't until like the 3rd issue where my brain started really clicking with the story, and then I was like, and I started reading faster. But it's like, yeah, my brain works weird.
I just found out the weekend I'm short-sighted or something. I didn't even realise because, like, I'm always like joking to my brother because he's been wearing glasses. And I'm like, specky twat, that kind of thing you do with your brother. And but it's just like because I always read stuff and I'm reading it. It's fine. Yeah, I can read it fine. Look how the distance I read at, and then like he said, and I sort of picked up. I was reading this stuff on the table, like from like half a table away, and I picked it up and I went like that. I went, oh, it's all blurry now. I didn't realise. I mean, I never read stuff this close to your face anyway, so it's kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I never noticed. But I mean, it just seems to me this is the distance away that you read stuff anyway. Just like that. We don't read up like that, do you?
I read pretty close actually.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I read probably about.
Does it get blurry as you get further away? You haven't got bad eyes, have you?
My eyesight's really bad. The other day, because I was
makes sense.
For work, I read the label wrong and I went to the neighbor's house and I knocked on their door, and then the neighbor comes across and goes, "Hey man, are you looking for number 26?" And I'm thinking, I was like, "No, I'm supposed to be at number 28." And then I looked at the label, and all of a sudden it said 26.
Yeah, but that's easily done because the 6 and the 8 are so close to like sometimes if it's a little bit fuzzy. Yeah.
I don't want to get glasses. I've got this theory, right? I feel like if I wear glasses, your eyes start to depend on them, so they get worse without them. That's my theory. So I'm just going to ride it until I literally.
As long as you don't need them for driving, man.
Yeah, driving's fine. I can see the blurry green and red.
Is that a small child or a signpost? I can't quite make out. I tell you what, I'll just keep on driving and find out when I hit the bump. If it's a loud bump, it's a signpost. If it's a squelchy bump, it's a small child. Oh man.
Lost another sub.
Have you? Do you actually watch? It's no point looking at every single bloody sub, mate. I've kind of like my subs have completely dried up because I'm not doing the reactions at the moment. I don't know if I'll ever go back to them or not. But so I'm starting a job soon. So there. I feel like I should get rid of my StreamYard as well, like because I'm paying like 25 quid like a month or so. Oh, no, it's $25. It's about 20 quid probably a month for the StreamYard, and I'm hardly using it now, just once a week.
Like, what do you really do that requires the paid for version? I was
trying to up my YouTube game and try and see if I could get some bloody real earnings out of it. And so I wanted to do like more regular streams. So I was doing the cover slingers. I was trying to get people to come on and like do a regular kind of hangout stream, but it just never happened in the end. I sort of give up on it. I give up on things.
You still get monetized, right? You get the ads.
I'm still monetized. Yeah, I'm still monetized.
How hard? Because I know you've got to get. I know you can't touch your money until you get like $100 or something like that.
Yeah, it works. It's about $100 American, but it's about 60 quid UK. So every time I get 60 quid amassed,
how long does that take normally for you?
A couple of months. So every couple of months I get. Oh, Night Tiger's here. Hey, hi mate. You're very dark. What time is it where you are? You're like, are you in your lorry?
7:45.
Oh, 7:45.
The night.
Are you driving? Are you in bed? Oh, you're in bed at home. I hope you got some clothes on, mate.
No, I got Buster and Negrito here with me.
Oh, hi, mate.
I'm just waiting for the comic shop to open so I can go get the new Batman Fear State Alpha.
Okay.
I got that.
Not heard of that one.
Hey, SimpleSimon, did you see the Natalie Sanders variant
For that book?
of Fear State Alpha 1? It looks like the
No.
Cosmopolitan cover with Poison Ivy on it. Oh, it's
Yes,
beautiful.
I did see that. Yes, I did. We
I
don't
made
get
a-
that shit out here, mate.
I made an offer for 25, and the guy came back with 30, so I declined it.
Okay.
Because that's an
You
exclusive.
like to bargain, don't you? You're always bargaining wherever you go for your comic books.
I mean, he's gonna haggle over $5, and I'm like, I'll wait.
Right. Yeah, fair
I'll
enough.
wait later. But most of her stuff goes for like $50. So
That's
Yes.
an exclusive, though, right?
what's that?
That's an exclusive cover, though, right?
I don't know what it is. I just saw it on eBay. Yeah, it's.
I saw the cover on a YouTube video.
I think there's only 3,000 3,000 of them.
The trouble is, if you say no now and later on down the line, they might go up and up and up. You don't know, do you? It's it's always
probably.
a gamble.
But we got the holiday coming up here, and the flea market is huge on Monday when there's a holiday. So I'm gonna save some of that money for that.
I'm so jealous of the flea markets. Ain't you, Simon? The flea markets that they have. We don't get nothing like that here. Nowhere sort of you can go and you might pick up some comic books.
They'll like he'll meet up with like Metarog and just like they'll like go hunting together. I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Actually, Metarog was thinking of coming, but his wife had some plans, so he couldn't make it.
Fair enough.
I actually got to get up in his neck of the woods before the end of the year.
Right, I got a stack for my birthday next week, so I managed to get a stack in. I have a few more.
You're finding stuff.
Yeah, but this is all from Facebook sellers. This is all Facebook. That's where I do most of my buying from. I'm on about 4 or 5 different Facebook seller pages, and normally you can get cheaper from Facebook than you can from the LCSs because the LCSs always try and eke as many pounds or dollars out of you as they possibly can, don't they?
But your LCSs, you don't get all the books that you want. Like the LCSs, I find have a very specific. They've got back issues, but they're not going to have the stuff you want.
No, most
they're
of the time.
all gone.
Yeah.
Like when I was at Comic Fair like a couple of months ago, I was seeing books that I never see. Like I see them on YouTube with you guys. I'm like, oh my God, like I picked up my first Dave Stevens covers. I picked up like 2 of them. I was like, I never see this stuff. So that Comic Fair was collectors selling their own shit.
Yeah. It's like the comic mart I went to Sunday before last. They're good, the comic marts, because you got about, I don't know, 25 vendors saying in over 2 big rooms, and so you got loads of like searching for. I managed to pick up. I picked up some really I thought awesome condition Jimmy Olsen's for £3 in Mylar, and I said to even the guy who I bought him from, he was like, "That's not the right price, is it?" And I went, "Oh, that's what it says on there, mate." And he went, "Oh, okay."
The Mylar alone's worth $1.
Yeah, definitely. And these are like in proper decent condition. Because most of my comic books, I get them you probably can't see me well. But it's all spiny and like barely on the staples, and this is all rippled along this edge here. But it's like
But that stuff's really fun.
I've got it.
It's really fun to read.
Exactly.
Do most of your shops, Gray, do they even stock? Our shops don't even stock Mylar.
Hey, put me behind the scenes. I'm going to get up and go to the comic room.
Okay. Oh, behind the scenes. Let me kick you out for a bit, yeah?
Yeah.
So come back in a minute.
See the nakedness.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's a good point. I'll still see you off camera in my little. So be careful if you can hear us.
I was on G Spot, G-Man.
Yeah.
I was a guest co-host the other day when he had Slim and Comics and More on.
Oh, cool.
So I showed up backstage and he's on there talking to Slim and he goes, "Slim, can I just get you to go backstage for a bit?" Because he didn't want me to know that I'm on. So then he brings me on and he goes, "Sean doesn't know you're here." And I was like, he can see what's going on right now.
Okay. Yeah, you got to be. Yeah, it's. Yeah, interesting. Dear. You got any other streams? Because I missed your stream. I was in the pub actually. You was doing your stream showing everyone's toys or collectibles.
Yeah, I did it. I had Slim on, and I had Saro, and I had Super Russ. Because I didn't participate. I just
I heard that much. Yeah. Because
I might do one next Tuesday. So what I want to do is like every now and then I'm going to not participate, and I'll just host. Every time I do that, I want to bring back someone who's been on before.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about doing another one next the same time next week because
See, Werewolf by Lunchtime is still waiting for the What Would Jimmy Do show. That was one of my ideas. What would Jimmy do? It would have been an awesome show, but I just lost my enthusiasm for it, as I often do. All based on Jimmy Olsen comics.
you did
It would have been quite a funny show, I reckon. It would have been quite a cool show because there's so much weirdness in Jimmy Olsen that like it would have been people trying to guess what happens in the comic book. Basically, was the whole idea behind it.
I know nothing about the kid though.
Exactly, that's the whole point. So the idea is you just got to guess. Like the first round, I was going to get people just to guess what happened, and then I'll give them next round. I'll give them that 4 options and see if they can guess what happened. It just be basically just like coming up with the first round. We just coming up with the silliest or funniest bloody what did Jimmy do kind of theory, and then have the So that kind of would have been a couple of rounds. I think I would base it on one comic. There was always 3 stories in each comic, so I have 3 rounds for each comic book, and there'd be like there'd be a comic based on each story, a question based on each story in the book. And I was going to try and I wanted sort of to play it like a straight kind of competition. So rather than people just chatting willy nilly, I'll be like the quiz master, and you only sort of speak when you ask the question, kind of thing. So like kind of proper contest kind of format, and then Matilda as the judge.
You have to mute Matilda if
I know. Yeah, Matilda. Yeah, it's true. Matilda. Matilda can't even stop talking when someone else is already talking. It's like it's like when I was doing the Cthulhu show with her. Every time I was trying to say something, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, and then anyway, so blah 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 blah. Yeah. So anyway, blah blah blah. Okay, Matilda. I know I just be like, I just wait. Yeah, she's like, anyway, that's her personality. She's bubbly. She likes to chat. She's enthusiastic. Dear, never mind. Have your comic books come yet, Werewolf? He's got. So he had tell me he had a nice stack coming from my comic shop. I guess they haven't arrived yet. Is Night Tiger ready to go? Can't quite tell. No,
Has he got clothes on?
He's got, I think he's got clothes on. He's got an awesome comic room there. I don't know. Am I jealous of other people's comic rooms? Because I don't have a comic room really. I just have like comics piled up in all sorts of places all over the house.
I'll show you my. So I've made my spare room a film. I want to make it into a film. Oh no! What happened?
But you don't. That's the light went out by the looks of it.
Hang on. I forgot that I'm on the second monitor.
You ready, Night Tiger? Give us a thumbs up if you're ready. Yeah, that's a nod. That was a nod.
Hey, kick me out. I'm going to come on the laptop.
Oh, okay, mate.
So I can see the comments.
Right, okay. If I kick from studio, they'll allow you to come back on later, though, won't it? If I kick from studio, it won't stop you from coming back.
No.
Right,
I'm gonna hit leave.
All right, then. Oh, yeah. That's it. You just hit leave. That's it. That'll do. That's even better.
I'll show you the my filming room. I just really stuck posters on there.
Right. I'll put you on big screen then so you can give us a tour.
I still haven't set up my shop, as you can see. But there's all my comic boxes.
Yeah.
I stuck up all these posters on the wall.
Yeah, cool.
So,
is that going to be your backdrop?
Yeah, it's pretty much going to be my background now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to set the green screen up on that side.
Sweet.
And yeah.
I've got green screen option on StreamYard as well, but I can't bother to put a green screen anywhere.
And then this will be my second background here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. You definitely go for a lot more professional kind of touches than I do. Stuff like keeping people off until you introduce them and that kind of thing. I can't be asked with all that.
Yeah, that's why I don't do a lot of hangout streams. I prefer to have a show sort of layout.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It's got your own, way of doing things. Your own kind of like aesthetic sort of thing, which is all cool.
You do that too, though, mate. You've got your. Oh wait, no. Covers thing just starts off all of you up there, eh?
Yeah, and I only recently started doing introductions to people, like just so I can make up a silly sort of phrase about people, like before, in the theme of the show, kind of thing. So it's skulls this week. So I've got numbskull Bill and thick skulled Roscoe and out of his skull, that kind of silly like
Grey Skull.
Castle Grey Skull. Yeah, it's a good one for myself. I'll have to remember that. I'm not sure how long Night Tiger's going to be. I've got nothing else to talk about now. I've kind of run out of stuff to talk about. I can show my comic books again, but I'll have to do another video to show them again at another time. Kind of annoying. It always annoys me when there's a little crease, like a little fold over, because this one's all rippling down the side. Every time I put it in, I can see it. There's a little bit of the edge sort of curls over, and it bugs me. So there's a little tiniest little turned over part just there, and I'm like, I want to open it up again and try and Cantonese Comic Kids coming on. Didn't even see you in the chat, mate.
What's up, guys?
Not much, mate. Not much. I just got some comic books and I was showing them off.
First time I hung out with Jeff was on your just a hangout stream with you, Gray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like laying back on the couch, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah. That was on the phone.
When he says hang out, he lets it all hang out. He means hang out when he says hang out. Just like total casual. How's the Vampirella collection going, mate?
I'm actually all done.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Just got to get some higher grade, a couple of issues of higher grade ones.
Yeah.
How good was that Perillo that came out this week?
Yeah.
Man. Whew. That was a winner.
I got the Perillo and the Ben Oliver. It's over here on the other side. I actually have it already.
Yeah, I've got my books.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're the next day already.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing. That's why I like releasing my comic hauls on the night I get them, because then it's technically you guys wake up and then I've already got my books.
Yeah.
That's true. That's good. You got the books before they do.
All the things like all the viral stuff, we don't find out until like until the US get it.
Yeah.
Like, the whole Robin, Tim Drake thing being bisexual.
Right.
Like, the day it came out, we didn't know that yet. It was so funny because Mark picked up the book and he goes, I'm going to put one of these aside for myself because I want to read the Tim Drake story. He had no idea. And he starts, he loves Tim Drake. So he starts flicking through the book and he's like, oh, look, there's Tim Drake in the Robin costume. And then he keeps flicking through. And then you should have seen his face. He was just like, what? Don't tell me they're making him gay.
I hope they bloody well made a few like pointers like leading up to it, because that character has been straight the whole time. There's other characters that have been like that where they you think they're straight, but then you sort of see a few pointers and a few like clues along the way, and sort of people sort of, are they gay? And then turns out they are. So, okay, cool, because at least you've had like suggestions of it going up to it, but just like on a flick of a switch, like straight gay all of a sudden is bi, where they seemed a bit.
Yeah, but when you say there's leading up to what in just one story arc, it should be years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It should be more. I think it should be more nuanced than just like suddenly sort of coming up with it. Because he's been around for like 2 decades or something, and like suddenly from no indication to suddenly he is. It's like okay, that's a bit. I don't. Yeah, the storytelling element could be a bit better there, but. Whatever.
Have you rearranged your room, or have I just not seen this angle before?
Who? Night Tiger.
No. It's a new angle.
It's looking good. It's looking good.
It's Anglo-Saxon.
Yeah, nice. Yeah,
Simon,
good.
You see the new what was it? The new Vampy I picked up. No, I haven't picked up yet, but I ordered it already.
I think did you post it on Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Is that some exclusive variant or?
Yeah, exclusive from actually it's in Greyman's neck of the woods. It's what is this Slab hold on. Let me bring up that year. So yeah, Slab City. Yeah.
Slab City from the UK, is it?
Yeah.
I think I've seen signs there.
Yeah, I ordered it. I'm like, it's only $7 shipping. It's not too bad.
How comes you can get it from them, that you can't get it from the US just as easily?
Because it's an exclusive variant to that store.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I like that artist because I grabbed his issue 19. I grabbed issue 19 from him. Yeah.
Is Slab City just an online store? Because I don't think it's a shop, is it?
Yeah, it's an online store. That's where Super Russ has his affiliate link.
Oh.
I'm going to use it. I'm going to buy some books from them.
If I knew that, I would have used it. I would have got a discount.
I don't know if we get the discount or if he gets something. That's the thing. But I'll give him something.
Probably both. I'm sure you both get something. I think.
Yeah.
How what happened to the thing you was doing, Night Tag? You was doing a linking with a sweet company or something, or was it some? You did? Did you do a video for that in the end?
What was it?
Are you sure you was teasing before about you had some video that you had coming up that was like tied into some toy or sweet confectionery, whatever you call it?
Yeah, it's out already.
Candy.
History Bazooka Joe.
They
did extensive research and they let me use it.
Okay. Yeah, we used to get that Bazooka Joe. I think we used to get them here. Just a bubble gum. Was it a bubble gum with like a trading card or something?
Yeah,
or just bubble gum
with comics. At one point, it came with a card, and before that, it came with like a little tiny wrapper. Yeah. But there was a character before Bazooka Joe that they're the only ones that ever did the research on. I've never seen that before. That's what made me excited about it. Right. He was called Atomic Bubble Boy, and he could blow a bubble, and then he could travel wherever he wanted. But it didn't last very long. It was at the beginning of the nuclear age, and who knows why. For some reason, I cannot answer comments in my thing here.
Yeah, no, I can never on other people's streams.
No, only the host can. You have to log into YouTube and watch it.
Yeah,
that's the only way to answer.
Yeah, watch it in mute on another window, and just like you have to go from one. It's a bit stupid though, isn't it? It's like what? It just seems like a very odd kind of feature that they wouldn't allow you to comment when you're in a stream in the comments on the stream, especially when people
just make a message in the thing and say, "Hey, we want to comment on streams," and they'll probably put it in there.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Oh, is that the snap? Is that the one you were talking about? The one that's the one you've got. I was going to put people on a big screen, but everyone's showing stuff at the same time.
I'm not allowed to have Vampirilla comics in my collection, according to my
Well, that's why I don't.
That's her only request.
Look at this one.
Right.
Yeah, I got that one. It's over there.
I've only got a few Vampirilla. I don't have a great deal of Vampirilla comics.
She said if I'm going to have Vampirilla, I might as well have Playboy and Penthouse.
Not far off. It's not far off.
Well, this is worse.
Did I ask you before, Jeff? Have you seen the books, the Vampirilla books that came out? Yeah. You got them. Have you got them as well?
No. Those are probably the next thing I'll probably be getting.
You mean they're novels?
Yeah, they're actually novels.
First buying Vampirella novels if they got no pictures in them.
Look, I'll go and get mine. I'll show you.
Oh, you got some?
You guys chat amongst yourselves.
This came in last night.
Oh, they're nice. I got the Red what is it? Second appearance of Red Sonja coming in, but they haven't mailed it off yet. I'm guessing they're mailing it off today. So
I found her first appearance for $3, but it's got damage on the bottom.
Yeah, I found her first appearance for like 15. Same thing. It got like the whole back is all screwed up, but it the front presents really nice. So
it still has value.
Yeah.
Isn't her real first appearance the issue before where?
20.
Yeah.
How like she's actually in the story, but she doesn't call herself Red Sonja yet.
Right. She doesn't call her Red Sonja until next issue.
Which is what people call the first appearance, right?
Right. I've seen them. I've seen them before, but I haven't picked them up yet.
I bought these jumble sale when I was probably about 10 or something. The first vampire, before I knew she was a comic even.
And your mom let you pick that up?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all.
My mum didn't care, and we wasn't killing anything or beating anything up or being,
or beating something up.
Yeah, possibly. No, but I don't remember.
Well, that's a lie.
I like loads of books. So I was always reading books in his time.
I bet you those has some value to them, though.
That's a lie.
I was wondering. I don't know if there was any more than 3, but 3 is what I got. And I probably paid like 10 pence each for them or something like that. Probably like 40 years ago, probably.
How many?
Possibly a bit longer. Just 3.
They're nice shape, too.
Yeah, they're not bad, Nick.
Well, you can tell Greyman doesn't read them much.
Well, I read them when I first got them. And I might have reread them once, actually. I got a feeling I remember rereading them once.
It's cool that you held on to them, though, man. Like, I had all the stuff from I would have heaps more comics and cool ones, too, like if I held on to that stuff when I was a kid.
Yeah, me too. I think it's the Asian in us, man. It's like our moms either toss it or either give it away. Yeah.
Like, I'm going to give your comics to my friend's kid. Is that okay?
Right.
And at the time, I wasn't into comics anymore. And there was a part of me that was like, no, they're my comics. But at the same time, I kind of was like, I guess I'm not going to use them anymore. So fine.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be into comics again in my lifetime.
Night Tiger's gone for about 3 collections. You're on your 3rd collection now, ain't you, mate?
It's like an amputation every time you get rid of one.
I've never got rid of.
Well, as in like you sold the lot and then started from scratch.
I tried to get them out of my life, and it only lasts a few years.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. I tried that too, man, and then I played the Injustice video game, and it got me back into it.
That's all my grandson wants to play when he comes over. And he whips my ass too.
I bet. Yeah, no, I've never got. I stopped collecting like regularly in 2013, but even then I was still getting the odd trade here and there, like the indie trades and all that. So I was still collecting quite a few of those. And then when I started doing videos in 2018, that was it. I blinking started coming back again, going back more even. That's a nice. That's what I need in my collection one day. Some golden age, goodness.
It's a rabbit hole you might not want to go down.
Yeah, I know.
I'm happy. When I bought my Golden Age books, I was just like, I just want 2.
Yeah.
I'm happy with just some in my collection. So I wanted one Batman and I wanted a Sheena, and I've got that now. So I'm happy.
Yeah,
I don't need
yeah.
I don't have any Sheena solo title. I'd love to get some of those eventually.
I got 2. I got a Frazetta, and then I got this one. It's a slab.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
They like a redhead, didn't they? The comic books. They really like it. Is it because it's like? Is it because the color shows up sort of so bold?
Exciting. That's why.
Yeah. Is there a color reason for it?
Redheads.
Like, to do with
Redheads are nice to look at, but don't.
1948.
Yeah. Don't get them mad. You're right.
I married a redhead, and she was from Hull.
Hull in England.
That's my kids' mom.
Oh,
crazy.
Yeah, there are some wild ones.
Well, fun to play with. Redheads are fun to play with.
That's what I'm saying. Don't marry them or date them for too long.
Yeah, I prefer dark-haired ladies.
Oh,
apparently there's 6 of these Vampirella books, so I wish I had an ass now. Now I feel I need to find the other 3, but no.
Don't worry. I'll find them and then I'll send them your way.
You're too kind, mate. I tell you what, I really want to find at some point, but I've never seen them over here. But I don't go into the shops that much anyway.
Okay.
But that the one that's like Vampirella, it's like obviously like a pastiche or like a homage to Vampirella that's recent. It's got some other name.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a question.
This one,
Cantonese Comic Kid. Where are you at?
Yeah.
I'm in Florida.
Oh, where Florida? Because that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm in Tampa actually.
In where?
Tampa.
Okay, cool. I go down there. I actually been doing deliveries down there every week.
Oh, okay.
For the other
all right.
You have to meet up and shop for Vampirella together.
You have to come up here to Webster Flea Market this Monday. It's going to be huge.
Yeah, Steve's always telling me about it. Like, Stone Cold Steve's always telling me about it, man. It's like, yeah, we got to get a Monday off or something, man, so we can all go up there.
It's like 3 city blocks, and there's always lots of comic book vendors.
Yeah, nice.
You getting a lot of rain right now?
Yeah,
it's storming here.
Yeah, it's working its way down this way.
Oh, is that the tropical storm?
Yeah, I was up in Alabama yesterday. It was bad.
I know. Is it Prime something or other Prime? I think named after one of them robot things.
Ida.
Yeah, no, but the channel, one of the guys' channels, some Prime Centurion Prime, maybe or something. I can't remember.
Prime Centurion.
Oh, Prime Alpha Prime. I can't remember.
No, it's Prime Centurion.
He had some flooding, didn't he? Yeah, that's right. That's what I was going. We had some flooding. Romance books, like I kind of like. No, romance books are for girls, but I kind of do like the covers and all that.
I love them. You know,
this is a pretty scarce issue. It's Superior publisher from Canada from the 1950s. And this guy had 2 for $25 free shipping. I was like all over those.
Yep.
And then I checked a couple other websites and they were asking 170 and 200. Oh, nice.
Let's have a look at
make them big.
Yeah.
Shock suspense stories.
Yeah, 13.
Who does the cover?
Issue 13, and then it is I think Roman RAMEN.
Oh, Biggie's in here. What's up, Biggie?
Yeah.
Do you actually read your romance books, or you just like it for the covers?
I read
Mike?
I read all my comics.
Yeah.
Well, I can't read this one. This one if I pull it out of there, it's gonna fall apart. It's gonna go.
That's what happened to my Batman when I got my
Yeah.
Batman and I pulled it out of the bag for the video. I couldn't get it back in, and then like the cover started falling off and shit. And I was like, oh, that's it.
I still read it. Yeah, I'll read it
Yeah.
even if it's falling apart, and then I'll put it in there and never take it out.
I
gotta read it one time.
I
Yeah.
had Frazetta's granddaughter hold it. That because Frazetta did the interior, one of the stories in the interior. I had Sarah hold it, and then Sarah's doing a commission for me.
Cool.
Okay, so you're never gonna watch that book again.
Pretty much. Let's see.
Got respect for your Donatello shirt there.
Well, everybody likes this damn shirt, man. If I can find it's what was it? I found it at a con, and then from then on, I couldn't find it because I like Steve was saying it'd be a cool AOK for everybody because everybody's been saying they like the shirt, even at cons. Like they'll stop me like out of nowhere. Like I really love the shirt.
I was gonna say, where's the love for my shirt? But you can't even make it out on my camera. It looks like it's just a selection of blurs. It's all I can see on my own screen.
Joker
So
and Penguin.
yeah.
Oh,
All I can see is hair.
Yeah, what, my beard hair. Yeah, it's Gotham City hero villains or something.
Okay.
It's got Poison Ivy and Riddler and Penguin and Two-Face and Joker. But yeah, you can't actually see from my crappy camera. You just got a plain shirt on. Is that your commission or is that something what's that?
Yeah, that's the commission from Sarah.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Let's put you big.
Yep, that's the commission from Sarah. She's not done yet, but she wanted to do it in her own style. She didn't want to copy her grandfather, so she did it in her own style.
You got to have your own style, really. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait until it gets done to actually see it.
Okay, I have a couple questions. Cantonese Comic Kid, what's your real name?
Jeff. I used it in the beginning. I used Jeff Comic 813. They remember.
I couldn't remember what you used to be called.
Yeah, and then Steve, because I asked him at a con, I go, well, what would my boxer name be, or if I was a fighter, you know what I mean? Just messing around. And then he goes, Cantonese Comic Kid. I go, I like that one. I'm going to use that one.
Okay, and I have another question. Simon, did your mom ever clean your apartment?
No, I don't. I don't like her doing too much stuff for me, man. She always offers. I'm like, just stop.
Yeah, same over here, man. It's like they'll offer, and you're like, oh, yeah, like we don't want you to find certain things.
Oh, you find a private art collection.
So let me ask you a question. Great. Does your mom ever clean your apartment?
Mine?
Yeah.
No, well, she did when she was around. She'd clean my room. I lived with my mum until she died. So yeah, So yeah, she did.
My mum used to clean my room all the time. She'd find my bong and all that sort of shit.
I never had a bong, so I'm all right.
So I told you, Gray, I'm getting.
I had the big glass pipe.
Oh. I think I told you, Gray, that I was getting like a commission from that Brazilian artist.
Right.
Oh yeah, the Brazil dude. How much is shipping for you? Yeah.
So that's not. It's going to be in full color, but that's.
So I'm trying to put you on full screen. Takes a bit of time. That's cool.
So I said I
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I said I wanted a bondage Harley. So he sent me that and just said, "Is that okay?" And I was like, "Looks pretty good, man." So it's going to be full color.
That's cool.
He's also doing a death for me as well.
Oh, okay. Right.
So what it cost?
He was cheap, man. I'm getting an A3 in full color, and an A4 in just ink, and I'm paying about $265 US. So the thing is,
that's not bad.
He couldn't send it to Australia. So I said to him, "Okay, how about this? I'll find someone in the US for you to send it to, and then they can send it to me." So he's giving me a discount on postage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get him to send it to Sharon, for 2 YouTubers, and then I'm gonna get him to send it to me. And hopefully,
shipping's gonna be a arm and a leg over here because what was it for Austria? For Austria, it's like we can't. What is it? We can't ship it as I forgot what Vivi told us to ship it at, but ship it normally. Don't ship it. Tell Sharon to ship it normally, and don't ship it because then you're gonna have to pay something at your end for because
media mail or something like that.
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
But that doesn't happen here. See,
import fee or something.
yeah, something like that.
that normally doesn't happen here. So when I've sent stuff overseas before, you normally to European countries and so. One of my friends is in Colombia. And
Okay.
I sent him all this stuff like CDs and stuff, and then he told me he had to pay X amount to pick it up at the post office, and I was like, dude, I paid $80 to ship that to you, and why do you have to pay money? And it's the import charge. So,
and is that?
Yeah.
Is there some kind of weird controversy about that or something? I saw an article in passing. Is it just been bought by Erik Larson or something?
Yeah. He was 18. He was in jail, and he saw an ant. He actually drew the first 28 pages.
Oh, why? I didn't know he'd been to jail.
Yeah, and he grew up in a troubled home.
Right.
And he shopped it around for 6 years. Mario Gully finally got a job. Todd McFarlane hired him, but at the time, Todd McFarlane wasn't doing comics. He was doing the toy line, so he never gave him any art duties, and so he quit. Then Arcana picked up and started publishing it, but after a while they wanted to change the character because it was just an imaginary character from an 8-year-old kid who grew up in a troubled home, and then she would fantasize about being the ant, and they wanted to change it to like the standard superhero with supervillains, and he didn't want to do that.
Right.
And so finally, and then Erik Larson bought it. I think he's putting out a new series.
Yeah, coming out through Image at the moment.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This is the Erik Larson run, but this is the B cover by Mario Gully.
Yeah, there's a lot more booty on that end than I remember.
Well, I like Gully's art more than I like the first cover.
The Forex is a lot thicker than the normal.
No. The first cover looks a little weird. The A cover looks a little weird, anyways.
Erik Larson is he's not a good artist.
Yeah.
I don't mind him.
He's okay, but
yeah, he's better than mine, man. I can't even draw a stick figure, but you know what I mean. So,
you can tell his stuff. He's kind of got like his own style, hasn't he? Kind of thing. He's kind of like maybe a little bit hyper. Like for example, on Savage Dragon, like his torso is like a triangle almost because his upper torso and shoulders are so big compared to his tiny little waist as you go down. So it's like, but yeah, I don't. And like the women are just like little sticks with big knockers on. So I don't mind his style, but yeah, I liked his enthusiasm on Savage Dragon and the fact that all the characters were all like ones that he wrote as a kid, and I thought that was really cool. Is that your art? Is that your Night Tiger? Cool.
Mine.
Nice. I like that.
Did you ever do any full comics?
Yes, I have a bunch of them, like about 30.
I like that.
Did you ever actually like do proper runs of them and try and?
Yeah, I have 2 issues. I have 2 issues in Night Tiger.
When did they come out? What year? When did they come out?
97.
What did you do? Print the whole lot, or did you do it for some?
I do it for fun.
Right.
This is from an issue of Liberty League.
But you've never mass produced them in like full run, because you can like self-publish, can't you now? Like through Amazon and various other people.
Not only that, but he can actually kickstart it. He can actually do Kickstarter now because Anthony's the same way. Anthony was doing it for himself, and then he ended up, doing Kickstarter. He ended up, the first thing he did was out of his own pocket, and then he started sending it out to other shops. I found it at Nerd Out, read it, liked it, and now we're friends.
Oh, cool.
Now I know who. Yeah. Now I know who he is.
I used to do Villains and Vigilantes role-playing game, and my character was called Photon.
Yeah, I remember you showing a video on that.
Yeah, I think I did mention it for a couple of times, probably.
Ben Oliver.
I think it was for a contest, and you entered
probably
some of the characters that you had created.
Yeah, possible. We had a question quite a while back now, actually, that I was trying to get in while I remember it. Is asking Jeff, or probably Night Tiger's probably got some Frazetta War books. You guys got any Frazetta War books?
I know a couple of people that got them, but I haven't picked them up yet. That's probably the next thing I'm working on.
She says, "Mom, what's reptile dysfunction?"
Yeah.
So I did some funny stuff too. I haven't drawn in a while.
Right. Yeah, my drawing's never been.
After I stopped smoking pot is when I stopped drawing. It's nice being on a live show at 8:20. I don't think I've ever done this before.
Me, Simon, and Graves done it a couple of times already. I get off of work and then I'm like, I can't sleep, and then I see Graves on. I'm like, I'll hop on for a little bit.
I'd be going to work in about an hour, but I'm going to go to the comic shop first, so I'm going to go in late.
Yep.
You get crazy amounts of comics nights. I think I get quite a few comics, and I shouldn't really.
We all do. I do. I think all the Florida guys do, man. It's like our CS guy goes, "Oh, you might like this. Here." Like, oh, damn it.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to, but
yeah, me too. I'm doing the same thing, but I do the same thing, and then my LCS guy goes, "Hey, you might like this, or you might want to listen to me. You might want to pick this up." Yeah, I'm glad I did, because I picked up freaking Something's Killing the Children.
Oh yeah.
I haven't read these yet.
Oh, dude, it's amazing.
Oh, is that the nice house on the lake, whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Department of Truth and all the other ones.
Nice house. It's really good.
I read the Enter the Slaughterhouse, but I didn't like it at all.
Yeah. Some people liked it, some people didn't.
As in the free comic book day one.
It was too confusing, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't caught up on Something's Killing the Children yet, so I'm kind of waiting.
I don't even look for that because it's so hot.
Yeah, T-bone steak, broccoli, and corn for broccoli.
This is what I have.
Broccoli breakfast.
This is an avocado is what I'm having.
I had pasta. I had
a bowl of cereal for breakfast time.
Oh, I envy you. I'm trying not to get fat.
Yeah, I'm too late for getting fat, but if I can not get too much fat, I'll be happy.
I keep trying to go on diets and I can't. So at the moment,
if you get you know what, you might, because I did, and I got it, and I lost weight.
Oh, right.
It's hard to go on a diet when you go to your mom's house and she gives you all that food that you're
because like Asians, right? They're full on. Like they will tell you exactly what's on their mind. So my mom, I'll show up. She'll be like, "You look fat." I'll be like,
"Yeah, mine too.
Eat this food." And I'm like,
my aunts, my uncles do that, and then they go, "Oh, Jeff eats 2 things of rice all the time." So yeah. I'm like,
"Oh yeah,
really?
No rice for me." My wife's Hispanic, so when you go anywhere, her family, it's like, "Oh yeah, you gotta have something to eat. You gotta have something to eat."
Yeah, but then they tell you
stuff on your plate. They'll put it. You won't grab it. They'll just put stuff on your plate. Here,
try this. Try this.
And I don't like wasting food, so if it's on my plate, I'll eat it.
Yeah,
but they get offended because I tell them, "No, I don't eat rice." What? You don't eat rice?
I don't like eating rice, really.
I don't mind rice. Rice is easy eating for me.
When I grew up, my parents had a Chinese restaurant when I was growing up, so I was kind of like,
dude, my parents did too, man. It's like
when I was growing up, I wanted anything but Asian food because I got I would go to my friends' houses and they would have like a roast and stuff, and I was like, this is the
best.
What's that?
Yeah,
a roast lamb with roast potatoes. That's like the best.
Yeah,
I didn't have it. That was not something I'd have at home.
Yeah, so. We either had fried rice at home or either whatever's left over from the restaurant.
Looking back now, though, if my parents still had a restaurant, it'd be awesome because I would just get whatever. Because back then there was like whatever you want, they'll make for my dinner, but I didn't really like food when I was a kid, but now I love food.
Right.
If I were you guys, I'd be like spring rolls. Give me spring rolls.
No, dude, we created so many. I created so many spring roll, like different type of spring rolls. Like we were like, what was it? My mom goes, "Yeah, let's try different styles, and then I created a pizza spring roll, but that didn't work. that thing blew up. That thing blew up pretty quick. Like we stuck it in there. All you saw was the cheese and all the pepperoni go everywhere. I'm like, okay, that's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah, like we made dessert egg rolls. Like we tried all kinds of stuff. Yeah, that didn't work.
with ice
They'd
cream.
probably be popular in Scotland, dessert spring rolls,
Yeah.
because they like
Yeah.
deep fried Mars bars and
Yeah.
deep fried
We have-
curly whirlies and stuff.
Yeah.
I was in England. They made me try the blood sausage. I was like, no way.
Yeah.
Dude, we got blood cubes. Asians got blood cubes.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It's called
Same.
black pudding. It's called black pudding nighttime.
Yeah.
Where
Alright, it's not-
blood sausage. I used to eat that, but it's kind of like, yeah, you know, I can't. You think it's just like got bits of fat in it. It's basically what it is. It's like blood congealed and cooked with bits of fat in it.
It's like-
anyway,
Black.
it's not as appealing as
all you taste is iron, anyways. Really, when you bite down on it, it's like,
I'm out. I don't.
No, trust me. Like, I didn't eat certain things. My grandfather would. Simon probably can relate. They'll cook it every damn day of each plate. Like my grandfather would do that. Like each plate would be the same thing, but different styles. But it'd be the same thing that you didn't eat that night. You don't tell him you don't eat it because he'll make it the next night.
Oh, right.
In every plate.
When I was younger, I didn't like eating vegetables, and now that I'm older, it's like when I eat a vegetable, my body's like, "Yeah, you had like 20 years of not eating this. You need this right now."
So you feel like it's like a drug. You're like, yeah.
Bad.
When I was a
body now is
kid,
like-
I hated cooked carrots, and my parents would force me to eat them. And one day I went, "Bleh," and it slid down the table into everybody's lap. And after that, they never forced me to eat a vegetable again.
Yeah.
Good way to do it.
Well, guess what? My grandfather never listened, man. And like I said, I didn't like this. Oh, Simon knows what it is. It's bitter wintermelon. I told him when
I can eat
yeah.
it now. When I was a kid, I couldn't eat it at all. Now I can eat it, but I don't like it.
Yeah. I told him because I said I didn't like it when I was a kid. Guess what he did? He made it in soup. He made it with pork. He made it with freaking with vegetables. He made it with
like this, whether you like it or not.
right.
Did your granddad not love you or something?
No, he did.
Did you ever just tell him, I love this food, and then didn't make it for you?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Because I told him I liked what was it? Like Simon said, he was the only one that made roast. Like he'll try to cook other things, like other style of stuff, like steaks and stuff like that. Like Christmas, everybody else would have a turkey. He goes, nah, I'm gonna make steak.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I want goat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've had goat. I've had goat before.
I've
That's
I've
not
not
too
had goat for
She makes
years.
the best goat, my wife. She puts spaghetti sauce with it, and then in the pressure cooker, and it's falling off the bone, and it's like super sweet.
Yeah.
When we were at the Simon probably can't relate, but when we were at the restaurant, they actually bought a whole goat. I'm like, that's not good. And then all I see is them grab Heinekens. I'm like, got the goat drunk. Yeah, got the goat drunk, and then doused the goat after. Yeah.
What? That's
Yeah, no, I
interesting.
always still live. Sometimes my parents would buy like your live crabs and lobsters from
Yeah.
the
Or-
market.
Yeah.
I would say they weren't
I
bringing
think-
no goods.
I think we're more squeamish. Like somehow we've all become more squeamish about food as generations go on. So I remember food that we'd have as a kid. But now you don't see it around. Like rabbit, we used to have rabbit pie and rabbit stews all the time.
Yeah.
And you don't see that in the shops anymore. Like it's like as if because everyone thinks, oh, cute bunny rabbits, and no one wants to eat them now.
My
And
wife used to cook rabbit, but then when she got a rabbit and then it died,
Yeah.
she's not eating rabbit again.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? But when you think back to a couple of generations, they'd quite happily kill it themselves, probably, and stick it in the pot. But it's not something that we sort of have in us now to do. You know, we're so far removed from that food chain kind of thing that we, are squeamish about it.
You know what? I'd like to try crocodile.
Yeah. Well, I've had what was it? Gator tail nuggets or whatever it was.
But it doesn't have a flavor. It's only how you spice it. Otherwise, it tastes like nothing.
So, but was it real meat in there? What?
Yeah, it's a real gator.
Tail.
Yeah, we had.
It has
No,
no
I
tail.
actually had I had the gator before. I forgot. Yeah, they smoked it. It was not too bad. It tastes like chicken.
Have you had kangaroo and all that already, Simon?
Yeah, I don't. It's a different. I don't know. It's not bad, but I don't like it that much. Just the.
Oh, Dub's good.
Maybe
Biggie Shack.
Dub's
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, as long as you deep fry them.
Baby Shark wants to try the taste of peace.
Dove.
Don't
Yeah,
actually eat
dove.
dove.
They ain't a lot of meat on the bird though.
They
Yeah,
actually
the
eat
dove.
dove, do they? I've heard of eating
That-
pigeon, but that's just kind of the same, isn't it? Pigeon and dove are just
Yeah,
the same bird,
It's
isn't it?
What's the
the Asians eat pigeon
grouse.
more than dove, I
Grouse
think. Or
is-
yeah,
Quail.
quail. That's what it
yeah.
is. Quail.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
grouse and
Yeah, I couldn't think of it. I'm like, I know what it is.
They're really small, aren't they? Quail. Tiny
Yeah,
little
they're really
birds, aren't
small.
they have a lot of hunting clubs here, and then that's what they'll go out and hunt.
they? Yeah. Like pheasant. They do not hunt pheasants.
All the
Grouse.
pheasants where you live are owned by the queen.
Yeah, probably. I think they still have pheasant hunting, and they have grouse. Grouse shooting is one of the big ones they have in
grouse is another
Scotland.
one.
Yeah.
When I worked at another job, my boss, because he's in a hunting club, he brought me a big black garbage bag full of grouse.
Wow.
And
What's grouse?
It's a small bird.
As
we
in
had-
grouse
we
is
had-
like
we had to
That's
pull
grouse.
all the feathers off them, but we ate good for a couple months.
Yeah. But a lot of preparation on a little bird like that now, I'm sure.
Yeah, you have all
You
the.
know, pluck it and gut it and
No, it ain't that
spatchcock it,
hard
whatever you do.
because if you grab it at the right place, all of it pulls off. at the
Oh,
same
right.
time.
Yeah. Just tune in. It's like looking at a poster for the FBI's Most Wanted. I hope I'm public enemy number one then. What are you buying today, Mike? You just going to get your weekly books, or you
Oh,
got it
yeah.
on the hunt?
Isn't
Which-
that facsimile coming out for Ultimate Fallout 4?
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna grab 4.
yeah,
of those.
but watch what happens. They're gonna freaking go all on them eBay and say it's the real thing and try to get people. Watch what happens because I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen to what was it, New Mutants '98,
yeah.
where the guy goes, "Oh yeah, that's the real one," and me and Steve look at it, we're going, "That's the facsimile," because the price
Yeah.
tag on the damn
I've
thing.
seen that.
I
Yeah.
send messages to those people and I ask them, how come you don't put in the description that it's a facsimile or it's a
Yeah.
reprint?
They're
Yeah.
trying to get the money, man. They don't
Dude.
care.
trying
If
to
they
Yeah.
care, yeah.
Yeah, but if you're
Hold on.
The solution is don't buy modern books off eBay.
Yeah. Yeah, that is worrying me. Yeah, so they could obviously catching out people who don't know that well, aren't they? Really, they're catching out people who are quite new into the hobby and don't know about the barcode. Oh, that's not Buster, is it? That's a new cat,
It's Negrito.
Negrito.
oh,
Is that a name from a manga or something?
It means blackie in Spanish.
Oh, right. So is it not a character called Nagruto or something in manga?
I don't know.
Naruto.
Don't know nothing about
Naruto, is it?
manga.
Oh, Naruto. Okay.
Don't like manga, don't like mangoes.
I don't like manga or mangoes either. Yeah, I've got nothing particularly against manga, but I just don't buy it.
Ow.
I've got enough to buy of superhero comics. I'll try to stick with one thing.
I don't know,
But,
but Knights of Old is showing some killer Golden Age manga.
All right.
Yeah, from like the 50s.
Wow.
Robot covers and stuff.
So it must go back quite a long way, actually.
Knights of Old on Instagram. He's into collecting the manga from the Golden Age, which is extremely rare.
Who's what's the channel? I think it's from Heroes Icon. Maybe he collects like Chinese comic books. Have you seen
Wow.
them? I think it's him from Heroes to Icons. I think, and he's got like they've got the art in them is amazing.
It's interesting.
Now, what modern stuff or?
I have not because I've never.
I
seen
have
them.
seen some of them Chinese ones from the Golden Age too, the classic illustrated and stuff like that.
I'm just trying to see. I
There's
think it's-
so much out there, isn't there? It's like, what's that? I can't remember the channel now, but where he collects like comics from all over the world, doesn't he? I've forgotten the name of his.
Southern Comic
Ken?
Geek.
Yeah,
Ken.
does he collect? Ken, yeah, Ken. They're from the UK. Yeah, Ken's he collects like reprint variants from like Peru and Philippines and Brazil and maybe not
Yeah.
Peru, but yeah, all different countries basically.
Do you follow Mark Oldworld from England?
Mark Oldweld.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that one. No.
he's showing a lot of Silver Age British variants.
Okay. Oh, I think I might know who you mean. I'll have to check it out.
He wears like an Indiana Jones hat. He's got a great white beard.
Oh no, I don't know him. Let's check. I'm going to do a search for it now. Mark Oldweld.
Yeah, I think it's ORWALD or something like that.
Oh, ORWALD.
Mark.
Ah. Oldweld or something. Oldweld.
I think that is what I don't know on my phone. Let me look. Let me look in my history.
Have a look.
He has a contest going right now where you can show some.
It's hard to search for blinking channels now. Sometimes it's so awkward. If the name's not like.
Well, if they don't put it in their thing, in their tag, then it won't come up.
Yeah. So look, not Mark Oswald. Nah.
I've had to tell a bunch of people put your name in your tag. It's old OLD and then ROYD. Oldroyd.
Oh, OLD ROYD.
Yeah.
Oldroyd, right? Okay.
Is that a common name?
I've heard that name. Yeah. Not super common, but it is a name I have heard. 103 subscribers. Could that be him?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll sub him up.
So Simon, are you in the new apartment or the old one?
No, this is the new place. The old place is done. I got my bond back, so I am. Not,
you got
the new place is way better.
Are you
get your full money back?
Sorry.
Are you fully moved in?
Yeah, I haven't fully unpacked, but
that's what I mean.
Fully moved in. I've got boxes everywhere.
Work in progress.
Did you find any more dead bugs?
Yeah, man, I'm tripping out on this fucking skylight in my bathroom. I hate it.
You need to get a mesh, get some kind of mesh and stick it
I'm
over
gonna
it.
say something. When I have my first house inspection, I'll probably just say, hey, can you get the owner to seal that up because fucking flies keep fucking coming in. So,
yeah.
We have that problem with big flies getting in the door. So I went and got those spiral sticky things.
Right.
You hang from
the fly paper.
And now they don't come in. It's like they told, hey, don't go there no more. He's got one of those things. Go to the next
Dangerous.
One of my favorite things in the world, you know the little blue lamps that attract bugs?
Right.
That's my favorite thing in the world when you hear them go.
The zap one, the Zapson.
I love those things.
The electric,
It's like an old sci-fi movie.
You remember I think it's Bug's Life or
don't go into the light, is it?
Stop looking at the light. I can't help it. It's so beautiful.
Bubs just showed up.
Yeah.
He showed his beautiful dolphin showcase issue on Monday.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that issue. I'm like, if they don't show that, I'm making a comment.
Simon's got one of those as well. I was looking at it myself, and I was looking at myself on eBay, and I was like, "Yeah, no, it's not going to happen."
What was it?
The dolphin, first appearance of dolphin.
Oh, yeah,
92.
You bought that quite a while ago, didn't you? One of your first comics.
When I bought that, I was watching two of them on eBay, and one of them had a rip on the cover, and when I went to buy it, I purchased the wrong one. The one I was going to purchase didn't have a rip, but the spine was a bit damaged. And then I ended up buying the one with a rip, which had a better spine. But when I got it, because it's been flattened out, you cannot see the rip when it's in the bag.
Yeah.
So I actually prefer it.
I can't understand how that comic is so expensive, to be honest, because Dolphin hardly ever was used. I don't think she was used again until the 90s or something. I swear it's a nice cover. That's it. It's just a nice cover.
I really want. There's a sick Josh Middleton cover of her that I've been chasing for ages, and I just can't get it here.
Okay.
And I think it's because the artist. I mean, it was like he did a one shot. I don't think he do anything else after.
No,
that?
I think I heard he's from he was a romance art guy, I think, and they didn't have anyone to do a cover, so he literally just said, "Oh, can you do a cover for this kind of thing?" And that's what I heard. I can't remember. I read that the other day somewhere, or heard it the other day somewhere. Might have been on. Didn't say that on No Faces chat, did they?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure I remember hearing that somewhere. That he was a romance artist, and didn't really do superhero stuff, and then he did Dolphin. But I'm sure she wasn't used again for ages until like a 90s Aquaman run.
I'm going to be doing a small thing on the First Ladies of DC Comics on her character.
Yeah,
sometime down the line.
You was doing that for a while, weren't you? You was doing
I got it all mapped out, and I'm working on it. But right now, I'm on a hiatus.
Yeah,
I'm burnt out on editing, and
my
next thing I'm doing is narrated by Steve Caldwell from I Love Disney. Is the origin of the yellow oval, Batman's yellow oval?
Oh, right, okay, interesting.
And why DC decided to use that. What it was is they didn't think just that plain black bat was copyrightable. So they wanted to make something that was
How did this fellow find the link? He's literally scrolled up on his phone to look for the link. I don't believe it.
What's going on, yo?
Not much, mate. Just I came on to show some comics that I got. So like a pre-birthday present and to myself. And we've just been hanging out, chatting, whatever since. You on the way to work?
Nice. Yeah, I'm headed to work.
Yeah, it's better to be here talking about comic books and going to work, but there you go. You have to do what you have to do.
I'm always watching YouTube on the way in anyway, so
right.
Not for me.
Sounds dangerous, man. It sounds dangerous. Is it like? Have you got like voice activation on it, so you can say go to the next video, or you actually have to be sitting there playing with it while you're driving?
It's only dangerous for the other people on the road.
Yeah.
Is that a self-driving car?
Yeah, self-driving car. Look, ma, no hands. See? That works.
That doesn't sound like that. Yeah. Okay. That looked a bit dangerous to me.
Well, if I get pulled over, I won't turn the camera off. I'll let you guys see the whole thing.
We can watch you getting beaten up on the side of the road or something.
Yeah, probably. Drag me down.
The officer, you're on YouTube.
Yeah. This could be evidence in a future case. Yeah. Let's hope that doesn't happen. How far have you got to drive to work then?
What?
How far is your work from home?
It's like 45 minutes.
All right. Yeah. I've started work September 20th. My first job since February 2020. So finally got a job. I'm kind of like, yay! But I'm also like,
You got your last job, and then like
just
COVID
before
happened,
COVID,
right?
yeah. I got a 6-month contract in February, and literally by March I was like told to stay at home. But I got paid in the end, so that was good.
So you were able to get a job this time. I guess you stopped putting your picture on your resume.
It doesn't matter. I'm working from home. I'm actually working from home as well. So
is that standard now? Is that standard to have your photo on a resume? Because I remember ages ago, this girl came in to hand in a resume, and she had this photo on her, which was just like, oh, and I was like, I was like, hey boss, we should hire this one, please.
What kind of job was she applying for? Did she think she'd gone to the modeling agency?
Instagram links on there, and there'll be like Instagram models and shit. I'm like, whoa.
Under skills, there's nothing.
Yeah, just a picture of a cleavage.
My old real estate agent that I left, like every girl there is just like an 11. It's just like I can't believe it. I hate that I had to change real estate agents.
The application is just 3 sets of the whole sizes. Which ones fit? Okay, you're hired.
I think Jeff's forgotten he was on a stream. I reckon he's gone off somewhere and he answered his phone about that.
I think his phone rang.
He did, yeah. That was about 20 minutes ago, wasn't it?
Serious call.
Where's Matilda?
Oh, she came on at the start and then she had a meeting. She was only off about half hour, I think, was she, in the end?
Yeah, she was on for about 40 minutes, I think.
Yeah. False advertising is what I'm calling.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. What's up, guys? My boss called. That's
all.
He said, get up YouTube and get into work.
No.
So have you finished that project yet?
No. It was just what was it? I had called her about my other boss because my other boss threw a damn fit today because I didn't go to lunch at my normal time. But there was everybody and their mom called out today. So it was like I was doing everything. So it was like How can I go to lunch
Right.
if I'm doing most of the work? Like every
That's a
different
weird
spot.
thing to get. That's
Yeah.
a weird thing to get in trouble for.
Yeah. And then it's like, yeah, but she's younger too, so she's way like younger, and then she'll blow a gasket for stupid stuff. It's like, yeah, really?
I hope she's not watching this.
Nah. You know, they don't even. No, they don't even know how I do YouTube. I don't even say nothing at work. Only maybe a handful, or like 3 people know at work, and that's it.
Yeah.
Everyone knows everyone wears my little badge on their lanyard at my work. Customers come in and see the little
relentless self-promotion.
Yeah.
Relentless self-promotion, mate.
There's a customer who went up to 2 of the people at work. So he went up to Sarah and went up to one of the other guys who's been in my videos. He's like, "Hey, I saw you on SimpleSimon's channel." So they'd say that to me, and I was like, "That guy's never spoken to me ever. Why does he come straight to the source?"
Wow.
Weird. Maybe he feels too shy to approach you because you're like,
no,
I can't go and talk to SimpleSimon. He's like, he's the dude.
700 subs. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bubs, you're not going after any Ultimate Fallout 4 facsimiles?
Nope, I'm done.
Every time I hear Ultimate Fallout,
I'm going to a big convention next weekend. It starts on Thursday. I love it. This con is so great. They open it up to comic people only for 4 hours on Thursday night before the rest of the con starts. So no celebrities, none of that crap.
no cosplay.
The crowds are small, and you get first crack at all books.
Oh, you got to pay extra for that?
And then the regular con starts on Friday. So it's great, man. I'm going to go up Thursday night, hang out. I think Two Brothers Comics are coming. And a couple, and Jambo Comics will be there, and several others, I'm sure. And we're gonna hang out Thursday, and then I don't know. The con doesn't end until 10 o'clock in the evening on Thursday night, and then it starts back up again for the weekend proper. So, and then I'll go back on Saturday night too, just in case they want to drink beer and eat chicken wings.
No whiskey.
Yeah, we got. What was it?
We got a
whiskey
con in Kentucky.
Yeah, but we got a con like in 3 weeks. We got another con in 3 weeks.
Which is what?
Like what was it? Deltona. Is Daytona Con, but it's gonna be in Deltona. Yeah.
So, question now, Bubs, are you going in blind hunting, or do you have some things you're looking for?
There's one book I'm after, and then the rest is just whatever. If I have any money left, I'll see what I can pick up. You know.
How are you doing on your Planet Comics run?
It's kind of hit a stall. The last couple of months, prices seem to be about double what they were a year ago. So it's kind of hard to collect under those circumstances, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, well.
Yeah, I missed out on they were selling a Planet Comics 1. What issue is the one with the girls on the bike? Is that number 1?
I don't know. That's like every issue.
Yeah.
Two space girls.
On the space bike.
Oh, yeah, the Dave Stevens one. Yeah, it's Planet 1.
Yeah, so like someone was selling like an 8.5 CGC, and it was only like 120 or something.
Yeah, nice. Get in a bubble.
I love that one. That's the last one I picked up, Mike.
I didn't see it. I got to see that video. I haven't watched it. I got that from.
They all got beautiful covers, but not on my list.
Got that from BWD Comics and an AOK.
Yeah,
cool. That's nice.
Do you have many slabs?
What's that?
I didn't. Do you have many slabs?
It's got a whole wall behind him, isn't he? Or is that just?
I got 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think I don't remember you showing.
I got one whole CGC box, and then I got another like a couple of Benfy ones or slab.
5.
I'm waiting on my first Power Rangers. It still hasn't got here yet.
Yeah, I gotta wait for my 112. Yeah, my Benfy 112s to come back still.
Dude, you're right down the road. You could just drive over there and pick it up.
Yeah, well, because I used a third party, so it's up to them.
I don't understand like how these companies work. Why don't they just get more people doing it and make their turnover time half the time?
The problem is they're doing cards now. They're doing video games now. So now they need way more people for all these other different departments. But now they're
employ more people. Employ more people. Get a bigger premises. They obviously must be making money out of it, mustn't they?
The premises is fine. It's just the people they hire is shit.
I think part of the problem is that it's very small margins. So I've looked into how much it costs to get a slab and the acrylic, and just in materials alone, not counting the actual grader salary, which is probably higher than anybody else's there. They're making very small margins on these books, especially on books, which is what they take in the most of. So it's like, if you're making $5 a book profit, that's not very much. So you start hiring more people and increase your overhead, and all of a sudden you're not making anything,
Surely they can't. But I would have thought those slabs were like pennies.
But that's why they have coins. That's why they have video games, and that's why they have cards to make more money. It's they don't
the level of grading. I've just given up on I don't care about the grades anymore because ever since I saw Tyler unbox those CGC things he sent off, he'd pull out books and be like, "I know this is not a 9.8 because it's got this issue, it's got this issue."
Yeah,
I've done that twice now, and he's got a 9.8. He's like, "There's no way this is a 9.8."
It does seem very,
it's just another
very ropey system.
Well,
what was it?
I get a 9.8 on mine.
I had what was it? My boy had one that was graded by CGC. CBCS is a harder grader. They graded it at a 9.8.
Yeah.
CGC graded it at CGC graded it at a 9.6. But that book had no flaws. But CGC said it had a flaw. Yeah. And then CBCS says it had no flaws.
But is it no flaws a 10?
Well,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right. It should be
more
10.
Right.
Yeah, I think the whole system is dubious at the best.
Yeah, the whole system is if you know the guy. Hey.
Yeah.
Comic Head 84 sent, I think it was an ASM 300 or something. It was a 9.6. He sent it off to get regraded, thinking it would go up to a 9.8 after a press or whatever. It came back a 9.4.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because somebody at the presser or somebody at CGC dropped the book, but they don't. One thing is, it's not their fault because what was it? Chris, Carolina Chris had that happen with the freaking God Country. God Country was 9.8. Had the since Donnie had that special sign-in, had Donnie sign it, it came back either a 9.6 or a 9.4, one of those. But because then there was a corner thing. Chris took a picture before that. There was no corner thing, nothing. It was a 9.8.
Yeah, I don't trust it.
And then CGC goes, "Oh, if it was dropped by Donnie. It's not our fault."
Yeah. And you got no leg to stand on, have you? But some of them books, like a ding of 0.2, can represent like thousands of dollars, can't it? For certain books.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
This one before.
I got one. I actually got one of those sitting around here somewhere. Oh yeah, the legs cover, the Zatanna legs cover. Mine's a 9.6, but if it's a 9.8, it's a couple of $1,000.
Yeah, man.
Hey, what? To that book. Someone tried to sell me that book last week.
What was it? The legs? Hold on, I'll grab it right now. Hold on, Brooks. I got you.
What is it?
I always get annoyed.
Significant about that book, or is it just?
This is this came out before Moon Knight issue 1. This is Bill Sienkiewicz cover.
So it's just an early appearance.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just they're trying to keep the character relevant.
Okay.
I always get annoyed when people talk about Ultimate Fallout 4 because everyone ever mentions Ultimate Fallout 4. I think of the video game, and I think, is that a new version of the video game come out? Is it Fallout 4? It's an Ultimate Fallout 4. Is that like the extra edition with more downloadable content? But no, it's some comic book. Zatanna.
That's what I said yesterday on my collectible show and tell. I was like, you can bring comics to my collectible show and tell.
Great, put them bigger.
Huh?
I'll put them bigger, sorry. Let's get and move them over. I've got to move them over. You got to move them over. Once you've done it, you can't sort of choose who's going to get biggest first off. Yeah, she's got some legs. I'm actually got the first Satana appearance. I've got to meet the guy up and exchange some pieces of paper, and he's going to give you a piece of paper.
I've always wanted it.
Jeff, did you slab that, or you bought it slabbed?
No, I bought it slabbed, and it was compared to what a 9.8 was. It was way worth it.
Is that another one that's gone crazy just because of the art? Just because of the cover?
Yeah, because a 9.8 is almost, what was it, a couple of $1,000, and then a 9.6 is.
I can't believe that.
9.6 is only $200.
And see, that's why it's bullcrap. Like, considering the differences, if you look at both books, can you really tell the difference between a 9.8 and 9.6?
Dude, if I got it pressed and cleaned, I'm wondering if it's worth cracking it, pressing it, and cleaning it, and sending it back and see if I get a 9.8.
You should crack it and send it back without doing any of that stuff, and it could come back a 9.8. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. If that's the case, I'm selling the book and getting a new Vampy.
all of my 9.6s I look at, I'm like, I can't see anything wrong with it.
I can see it unless it's on the inside of the book. Unless it's on the inside.
You don't work for CGC.
Yeah. What's the Vampirellas go for now, Jeff? What kind of prices were you paying for each issue?
Issue wise, like, what was it? A couple of them were $30. The most expensive one was the damn annual, what was it? The annual, and then 113. But those two were the most expensive out of all of them. And then because they were slabbed, that's the only reason. Yeah. But certain issues I wanted slabbed anyways. The last issue 3, I got slabbed myself, and that came back a 7.0. I'm happy.
What annoys me, this is a side thing, but every time I look at Vampirella 1, on
you mean
my
this
comic
one?
shop, it always said I'm on the screen. Yeah, that's interesting. That's looking.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in a frame, but but I didn't want to, because I need what was it? The wall needs. I need to find a stud in the wall so it doesn't come down and smack me in the damn head. And
smash the slab.
Yeah, smash the slab or smash my head and get another bump on my damn head and go, where'd the bump come from?
What was I looking for now? Yeah, it annoys me that on mycomicshop.com, whenever you do a search for a thing, it never shows. So to my mind, like when you type in Vampirella #1, the oldest comic book should be at the top.
Put me big.
But it's not.
You know what I mean? It's not. It's all over the place. In fact, sometimes you have to get to the second page to find the first. Oh, there we go. First. There you go. Power Girl.
2 words for all of you guys. You're welcome.
Boob window.
Boob window. Yeah.
Boob window.
That's one of the few that I don't have. I've seen it a few times, and that's one of my favorites. The other one, I don't like too much.
Has that one got crazy price now because of the cover?
A lot of them do.
$50.
Yeah, 50 is not too bad, but like some of his stuff, if it's rare enough, it goes for a hell of a lot.
$30 for each one.
That's cool.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and I paid actually some of the collection came from the community, man. Like half of it came from the community. Like, what was it? Unruly helped. Steve helped.
Okay, one more time.
A lot of people helped with the Vampy collection. So it's it's community and it's myself.
Waking up with your head right there.
Unruly sent me an okay as well. He sent me 3 slabs and some other stuff.
Yeah.
That was really cool of him.
Yeah, like
especially with the posters to the UK. See, Vampirella 1, the original Vampirella, is not even on the first page of Vampirella when you search in Vampirella 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real pain in the butt.
I can't read that comic by Comic Deal. It says My Tiger is doing some
parkour for some reason. Was you jumping around your room or something?
Oh yeah, pull them up off the wall.
So you say you're doing parkour.
Okay, let's see, Jeff, make Jeff.
I've given up looking. I've given up looking for a link in Vampirella 1 on my comic shop. Oh, I know how I did it last time. You put in the year.
Yeah,
I've got it. Yeah, I just want to know what price it's going for now.
Unruly actually sent me some original art from Vengeance of Vampirella 8, the new run.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, actually 2 pages. 2 pages.
Unruly, if you want, you can send me something.
2 pages.
Yeah, never say never for free comic books. I haven't got it on in my comic shop. I was wondering what it's going for again now. The
hold on, I got you. I already know pretty much know them. Actually, the phone has it. Hold on, give me 1 second.
I like it if I pay a lot of money for a book. I like to see that it's gone up in price because I don't feel so bad about it then.
Yeah, well, I know it did because what Steve paid for it. Steve told me what he paid for it, or he said what he paid for it. He goes, the book's way higher now than it was when I bought it.
It's crazy sometimes, how quickly things just jump up.
Oh, the market is awfully crazier.
Yeah.
All right.
It's good it's a pros and cons. It's good for you sometimes, and then
it's
bad for you.
If it's suddenly a comic that you're after and you don't get it in time, it's suddenly like, oh man, I'm too late on that one. No, I'm never going to get it.
How about when
a few years?
You pre-order it and then you still don't get it?
Yeah,
I
know. You pre-order, that's even worse. When you pre-order the damn thing and you don't get it.
Yeah, that's why I haven't got ASM 300 or the first Carnage because of my comic shop not giving it to me.
High price grade, high grade one, $925 and up. So almost $1,000. Lower graded ones are from 200 and up, 280 and up, and then the low grades like page all messed up front, all messed up, $75.
Wow, even with a missing page. Wow.
Yeah, and then
I wonder what they
Vampirella. Yeah, Vampirella 3 is $350 by itself.
Okay.
Yeah, but high grade $350.
Right.
But so it's like 7.0s and stuff like that. Good, dude. They go for almost a couple of people try to sell it for a couple $1,000. And I'm like, I understand why, because it's it's low printed.
Yeah.
And then most of them are Frazettas.
I gotta go in.
Mate.
Take care.
Don't work too hard.
All right. See you
Thanks
guys.
for popping in. I'm having a birthday stream next Sunday. Oh, maybe you can join us.
I bought it for $100 last year at an LCS.
Black Knight.
And I watched it on auction last month go up to $800.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the grade was even lower than this one.
Dude, but my thing is, I don't understand why issue 19 of this Vampirella run is so damn high, like 125, when everything from in front of it and from behind it only go for like $40 to $50, but this issue 19 goes for $120, high grade. Yeah. And then no, but they tell me, oh yeah, because Neil Adams does the cover. I look at the cover, I go, it's not Neil Adams, it's the Jose Gonzalez or Jose Gomez or whatever, and then everybody's going, oh dude, this covers Neil Adams. I researched the book. It's not even a Neil Adams cover. There's not even a Neil Adams story in it.
Jeff,
yeah.
Don't fight it.
No, I know.
Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Now you've got it. You just got to hope it goes up and appreciates in value.
Now,
I hope it goes up.
If the research catches on that you're doing, all the prices will drop drastically.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, don't tell what do you call it? The app, the key collector app. Don't tell them.
Yeah. I can get it cheaper. I don't care really. Look, the one what was it? 113, $450. But I didn't pay $450. So.
I was watching someone open up some blind box that he bought, and they had some comic in it, and everyone was going, "Oh yeah, that's a big comic. I'm like, "That's a big comic. I had that," and I looked it up, and it was like $300 or so. And I think, you know what? I think I sold that for £1. It's like, oh man, yeah. I wonder if it maybe shot up in price after I'd sold it though or something. I'm not too sure because I tried looking at prices normally. Before I sell things.
Appearance of the Batman Who Laughs to I Love Disney and Comics. I kept the B cover, thinking that would be the money book. Gave him the A cover, and that ended up being
always the A
book.
cover.
Yeah,
always the A cover.
Yeah, it's either the A, sometimes the B, depending on the artist on B. Yeah.
I was saying this earlier. I think it was before you guys jumped on. I was saying to Grey Man, like the cover A is what represents that issue. So when you think of that issue, you should always be thinking of the cover A, which is why I think it's more important to have a cover A. That's why
I pick up both covers. I pick up Perillo's and I pick up Oliver's cover but a lot of the reasons is because we know Perillo's cover is gonna probably be the one that, like you said, A. Yeah, everybody's gonna know A cover before they know the B one.
But it's like, yeah, but those Vampirella books, come on, going up in price. Like Something's Killing the Children, that cover A is worth ridiculous money because it's so rare.
And then I got the foil and I got that one.
Sorry, have you?
Yeah, I got both. I got the foil and I got the like 2 issues of cover 1.
Of cover A?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, sell one.
I'm very dubious about modern.
I need to find the other one first and grade it.
Very dubious about these modern comics that suddenly shoot up in price, and I think to myself, that can't last. I don't think it's going to last.
I got that one too. I got that.
Once the hype dies down on them, the newish ones, they'd be like the flavor of the month for the moment, and people get paying crazy money for them. But a couple of years' time, everyone's going to go, Kavanu.
One of my mates at work thinks, like, obviously everything pops off if it gets a show or a movie and things. One of my mates was saying about Something's Killing the Children. He's like, if they get a show, the book will go up stupidly, right? But he goes, if that show flops and is terrible, that could destroy the value of the comic as well. Do you reckon that's true?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, some Fantastic Four books are. No. Fantastic Four it hasn't dropped that yet. Because if it did, Steve would have got Steve would have got issue 5. Yeah, Steve would have got his issue already.
I got this one for $1.
Yeah, that was way worth it for $1. Now it's worth. Now it's like $300.
Is it really?
You got it for $1. Yeah.
Why?
I picked up all the keys for $1.
Interesting.
Because they think it's going to be the next Avengers #1.
Right.
The new wave.
Yeah, the new kids. The kids are going to be the new Avengers.
Yeah, but are we really going to care about that movie?
I don't care, but I'm caring about this right now.
Yeah. I think when you got those books like that, you have to know when to sell them as well if you're interested.
Yeah.
Believe me, I keep thinking, what can I buy Golden Age if I sell this?
Yeah.
You can buy 2 Golden Age books.
I could buy 2 or a nice one, big one.
Yeah.
I got Spider-Gwen issue her first appearance in a 9/8, and that one I won in the raffle. Like, I didn't even know I won. The guy hits me up and goes, you won the raffle, right? And I go, oh, just send me your address and I'll send you the book. He sends me the book. It's a 9/8 slab of her first appearance, nice. And I'm like, and it's still sitting in the CGC box. I'm like, I don't know if I want to sell it yet.
Is it going up the first Spider-Gwen?
Yes, that's expensive.
I bought the first Silk for $40 2 years ago, and for the longest time I was like, man, I overpaid for that book. I feel so.
Yeah, I thought I did too. I paid I think I paid the same thing you did. And I paid $40 for it. I'm like, I think I overpaid for it, and then now it's like, I'm like, okay, I didn't overpay for it.
It's like $200 book now.
Yeah, like $300 book now. I'm like, I didn't overpay for it.
I'll only pay more than 20 quid for a book that's already been around for a long while and had a good price on it, or I don't think I'd pay 20 quid for a new comic, because I just think it's probably going to go down again really quickly. But and also I'm not interested in them. But yeah, old comic books retain their value for so many years already that they're not going to suddenly lose that value.
Yeah, they're pretty stable.
Or if it's a character that everybody get, like Miles and all them, like if it's a cool character, people are gonna keep an eye out on it. You know what I mean? What was it? Batman Who Laughs.
Are they doing another Spider-Verse movie?
Yeah, they're doing Spider-Man, but everybody thinks it's gonna be what was it? One More Day, but I don't think it's gonna be One More Day. I don't think that it's gonna be basis of One More Day. I think it's gonna be both One More Day and Secret Invasion at the same time.
I just got that at an AOK. And
nice.
It was an upgrade for
Strange
me.
Tales.
Yeah, same thing with me. But what Unruly sent me was an upgrade to whatever I had. I'm like, ooh.
Oh, you got 2.
So this one's gonna go to I Love Disney and Comics.
Cool. Well, are you doing another collaboration? Because that one you did before was quite funny, where you did the different types of YouTube videos. Did you do another part to that?
Oh yeah, I have it in the works. I have all the parts to it. I got to put it together. 12 more rules to a comic book haul.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny. I got to get around to it. I got all the.
Did anyone
in mind?
Did anyone get snarky about that video?
Oh, I don't.
So some people don't have a sense of humor, and they're like, you know, because you were sort of gently mocking all the different YouTube channels kind of thing about the things that we commonly say. I wondered if anyone got got a B-nib on it about it or something.
That Mark Oldroyd channel, he's always bragging. The 12 pence is more rare. I always try to pick up. It's more rare. So I told him in the comments, I said, I have a new drinking game with my friends. Every time you say rare, we drink.
Yeah, I'm trying to champion that as well. The UK price variants are much rarer than them piffling cents variants. You don't know them.
It's true, but when it's an American character or team, you want to have the American book. Just like the cover A.
Oh,
it's weird though. Literally, the only difference is literally in the price. Nothing else in the whole comic is different whatsoever. Yeah. Just the price in the corner is different, and somehow that's means a difference of.
New Teen Titans issue 1, and I didn't realize till after I got it, like way later after I got it, that's the Pence version.
This is a German edition from VV.
Nice.
Her first appearance. German edition.
Who is she?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Vampirella 1?
Yeah, Vampirella 1. And he got me Lady Death and Eva Ernie 1 in first appearance too. In German, so I got German books that are
books are pretty pricey, them European versions.
Yeah, but he finds them he found a couple of books that I really wanted for cover price. Like there was Alex Ross, Vampy. You know you've seen it, Gray, the one with her butt to the butt to the canvas. Pretty much the face in the moon. Her face is facing the moon, and her backside is facing you guys.
Right, it was the opposite from number 1, isn't it?
Right, yeah. So I always joke around. I go, if you're gonna pick up one, you got to pick up this one too.
I recently because I've been trying to get I want to get the first Nightwing, so Tales of Teen Titans 44, but I recently found an Australian edition of it.
I need that as well.
I bought that. It was like $18, but this is like a reprint where it's black and white on the inside.
Oh,
and I was like, that's pretty good still. I'd only picked that up for $18, but I'm still trying to get the proper book as well.
First Nightwing.
Yeah.
I annoyingly went into the comic shop around the corner from where my dad's.
I'll keep an eye out on my end. Me and Steve keep an eye out on our end.
I'm trying to get like a lower grade version so it's not too pricey.
But you know how me and Steve get sometimes. It's like, does Simon really want this lower grade one, or which one looks better? It's a half of the time where we just look at a cover and then which one looks better. We always get you guys the one that looks better.
I just want the book, man. I don't care stuff. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really bother me too much.
But how Steve was thinking, look, this 4/5 presents well. You know what I mean? That's it. As long as it as long as it presents well, you're fine with it.
Yeah, I was a bit cheesed off with that Steve's what do you call it? Because I put into the lot they were doing to get in that book, and then I sent a little video for the video compilation, and I never even used it, so I was a bit cheesed off with that. I don't know if I got that. If I sent it to you,
I didn't even know. They didn't even tell me. Because I took myself out of the chat because after I, I'm like screw, whatever.
You keep getting notifications all the time. It gets a bit annoying, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I'm glad he got it.
Yeah.
I'm honestly glad.
It was a cool video.
Dude, he sends everybody everything, man. It's like, what do we get him? You know what I mean? And he sends people stuff, and it's like he did that to poor Mike one time. He gives poor Mike a box, and then doesn't tell poor Mike there's a slab down in the bottom of the box.
Hey, Captain. Hi, Captain.
Where's the mermaids?
They probably talk about. There's probably might be some mermaids in chat. Who knows?
I'm gonna head off, Gray. I'm gonna post a video and then.
All right, mate.
I go to bed. So thank you. It's cool hanging out.
Yeah, cheers for coming on.
What's the theme of your bed?
This should be your regular hangout stream, mate. At this time,
Call it the FBI's Most Wanted.
Well, when I start the new job, maybe I can do it because we have different shift. You have an early shift, mid shift, and a late shift. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to do it this time.
We got the same thing on our end. Yeah, we got mid shift. I'm mid shift, so I get off at like 2 in the morning. So 2-3 in the morning, or my time. So
I got a 10-hour drive today.
Oh man. I'm getting off too, man. So
all right, then
yeah.
we might as well finish it up then if everyone's heading out. It's been 2.5 hours. It's my lunchtime, so
Well, it's good to finally be on a live stream with you, Simon, and Jeff.
Yeah, man. I think we've had it before.
Yeah, me and Simon, first time hanging out was one of these streams.
Randoms.
And Gray had a bunch of people on that one. It was freaking hilarious.
I don't even remember my streams, to be honest. I forget about I forget who I hang out with in the stream because I see them in chat, like watching other videos, and I think I've hung out with them already because I've watched videos that they've been hanging out in, and I feel like I've hung out because I'm just sitting in the chat typing.
You know, the other day, when you promote someone else's channel on your homepage, it tells you how many videos they've made. So I was going through and looking through how many videos people have made. So people have made 300-400 whatever videos, and then you go to Grey Man. He's made, I think it's like 4,500 videos.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm like, holy crap! He's made more videos than all of us combined, man.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. Because half of us only got like 300-400 videos.
Might as well end it all, say goodbye together then. So we'll end it now. Cheers for watching,
Happy
everybody.
trails.
Next Sunday, I'm going to be hanging out for my birthday, and whoever wants to come in can come in. I'm not sure what time it'll be yet. But anyway, cheers, guys. Bye.